What up, Wargamers? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Stoss, and today I have Dwayne with me.
That's me.
Hell yeah, and we are back for another game of Warhammer Fantasy 6th edition. That's right, we are back for another one, another of the king of editions. And today it is going to be 2,000 points of the Orcs and Goblins versus
the Vampire Counts.
Ooh, yes, the spooky boys.
Yes.
They're back. They are back on the table, and I'm super stoked to have them back in,
So
mate.
am I.
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
I gotta say, Stoss, this is not going to be a battle.
Oh no.
So this is a mission to seduce as many orcs as possible. Because I'm playing Lamian vampires.
Ooh,
and that's what they do.
The saucy girls.
Yes, the sexy undead mistresses.
So good. So this is no fight. This is a battle of will for the orcs and goblins to not get seduced, which is weird but hilarious. So I'm going a fighty list. I'm leaving Great Shaman Snaggletooth at home, and I'm bringing a fighty Warboss.
Cool.
And yeah, you're going the saucy ladies.
Yes,
so,
we are. Lamian
so yep, it's muscle versus sexy.
Sex appeal versus
Indeed,
strength.
that's it. But we will get to all of that in a minute. Now, if you are interested in coming in and having a game with me on the channel, hit me up on the Rogue Element Facebook page, links in the description, and we'll get something sorted out. If you enjoyed the video, guys, don't forget, like, subscribe, do all of those YouTube things. But without any further ado, we'll have a look at the table, we'll have a look at the armies, and then we will get this underway. And here we have my 2,000 point Orcs and Goblin army for today's game. So, leading the horde today, leading the Cracktooth clan, is a Black Orc Warboss, Gorfang Iron Tusk. He is going to be armed with heavy armor. He's got Thumper's Club of Thumpin', which gives him +2 strength, and he's also got the Iron Skin Shield, which gives him the normal things of a shield, +1 to the armor save, but also a 4-up ward save. So, you know, Black Orc Warboss, he's got a 4-up armor save, 4-up ward save, +2 strength, which puts him up to strength 7. Ooh, he's a bad boy. Hell yeah, Gorfang Iron Tusk leading the horde. Alright, then we have for the heroes, Big Boss Zog, the battle standard bearer. He's armed in my usual way with Drog's Dead Art armor, giving him the 1-up armor save, and a Sword of Might, giving him +1 strength. And then today, just a single Night Goblin Shaman, little Shaman Ziggity. And he is just a level 1 Shaman today, and all he has is 2 Dispel Scrolls. So yeah, I've kitted out a little bit more on the magic defense rather than magic offense this time. So yeah, that's the heroes done. Let's move into the core. So we have 5 Goblin Wolf Riders, Spears and Shields. We have 40 Night Goblins, full command, Spears, Shields, full command, maybe some Fanatics, maybe not, ahoy. We also have 20 Orc Boys with an extra hand weapon, full command. We've got 20 Orc Biggins, the big boys. They're going to be Choppers and Shields, full command. Moving into the special, we have 19 Black Orcs, heavy armor, choppers and shields, full command, and I'm trying out a new magic banner. I'm going Gork's War banner today, which gives them +1 to their movement stat, or not stat, sorry, just +1 inch when they move, or +2 inches when they march and charge, as long as they are just going towards the nearest enemy unit. So, you know, they'll be getting a 10-inch charge as long as they're charging the closest enemy. So I'm just hoping that will help them get the benefit of the chopper rule, which gives them +1 strength on charge. So yeah, that's the idea. Giving it a shot. Let's see if I can remember to actually do it. We have a single chariot with an extra crew, and for those of you that have been playing along at home, this is the chariot, the most recent one, that did not have a proper chariot base. It was just sitting on gross little black cavalry bases. So there it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is a completed model in all of its glory. The new chariot. Hell yeah. All right, moving into the artillery slots. we've got the full gamut of Orc and Goblin artillery this game. We have a Goblin Rock Lobber. We have 2 Goblin Spear Chuckers. Then in the rear, we have the Diver of Doom, the Goblin Doom Diver. And then I have once again brought 6 Trolls. Yes, the big block of Trolls, 6 of them. I just wanted to run them again because I love Trolls. I know they're not good. I can already hear you purists screaming out there being like, Trolls! But I love them, man. I think they're super fun and super cool. So there they are. There they are. There it is. That is 2,000 points of the Cracktooth clan. And here we have Dwayne's beautifully painted 2,000 point vampire count army. All right, Dwayne, take us through it, mate.
All right, so our general is riding a winged nightmare.
So cool.
Yes, so she has a familiar with her, which gives her 1 extra spell, and she's wearing a ring called the Ring of the Night.
Nice.
And that gives her a 5+ ward save. Now she's extremely important because she is the general. Without her, I don't have an army.
Indeed.
Next to her on the ground there is another sexy Lamian vampire.
Hell yeah.
Now she has an ability called Transfix, which she is going to use to get some orc meat.
That thick orc meat.
Yes. I should say as well, the general has the same ability, plus she has an extra one which is even more powerful, which means the orcs will fall so in love with her that they will just allow themselves to be hit by any of my units, basically.
Hell yeah, she gonna whip them and they'll love it.
Indeed. Next to her we have our Necromancer.
Very nice.
He's a level 2 wizard, so he's going to be chucking some spells around the place.
Heck yeah.
Awesome.
General's level 2 wizard as well, yeah?
Correct. Yep,
Beautiful,
correct.
couple of level 2s. Spicy. All right, moving on to the core.
All right, the skellies now. So we have 19 skeletons with light armor, shields, and spears.
Very nice.
Ready to spear some dudes.
They got the full command in there as well?
Full command,
Love
correct.
that, love
Yep, there's a
that.
space there for a character too.
Yes.
Next to them we have the bat swarms.
Heck
So,
yeah.
Yep, they are just basically used to stop you from doing something
I don't
for a
like
few
that.
turns.
A little speed bump of bats.
Correct.
Heck yeah.
And next we have the ghouls. Our next core unit is 15 ghouls.
Very nice.
I always like to have something alive in my army.
Yeah, hell
That
yeah.
is them.
The living cannibal filth.
Correct.
Nice.
Next we have our direwolves. So direwolves, we've got 10 of them. One of them is... Oh no, we don't have a doom wolf. Nope, they're just 10 normal direwolves.
Cool. Lovely. The dog boys.
After that, our special units, we have the fellbats. We got 6 of them.
6 fell bats.
Yeah.
That's a lot of bats.
That is, big bats.
My God.
Then we have the Graveguard, of course, wearing heavy armor with shields. They have a magical banner too, called Banner of the Barrows.
Yes.
They hit on a 3+ no matter what.
Hell yeah, man. Banner of the Barrows. It's the way to do it.
It
it's
is,
definitely how
definitely.
I'm planning to build out my grave guard.
Hell yeah.
Very nice.
Next to them, we have Spirit Hosts. So some scary ethereal swarms.
Excellent.
I'm going to throw them out there. And last but not least is our Banshee.
Oh, the one howling wench.
Yes, a howling wench is going to cause a big problem, I hope.
I imagine she will with my low leadership greenskins. Very cool, man. Very cool. Love seeing a winged nightmare. So cool. I was telling Dwayne earlier, this is the first time I've seen one of these in the flesh. And it looks great. Looks super cool. Awesome to have the Lamians on the table again. A bloodline that doesn't get a lot of representation. So but yeah, there it is. That is the 2,000 points of the vampire count.
Let's be honest, Christos, you're just happy to see a painted army.
Mate, I am. Always happy to see painted armies. So you've done it, mate. Well done. And there it is. All right, rolling 1 spell on the Little War for little level 1 Shaman Ziggity. Let's see what he gets. I'm basically hoping for a Brain Burster, or I'll just like change whatever it is back to Gaze of Mork. But let's see, what'll it be? 5, here we go. Target a friendly unit of Orcs and Goblins within 18 and in close combat. The unit may immediately fight a round of close combat as normal, but with normal attacks. An extra sneaky close combat in the magic phase. It's on a cast of 9. I've only got a level 1. I'm just going to set that back to Gaze of Mork. I'm going to take Gaze of Mork, just the D6, strength 4 hit, magic missile. So that is it. That is the 1 spell for level 1 Shaman Ziggity. All right, rolling up the spells for the vampire counts, and both the Lamian General and the Necromancer are rolling on the Law of Necromancy. So, let's see how we go, and we're starting with the General, sir?
We sure are.
Fantastic, so rolling 2 dice for her to see what she gets. All right, we've got Hand of Dust and Van Hell's Dance Macabre. Excellent. Yeah, you happy with those? You don't want to go for Invocation of Nehek?
I'm definitely going for Invocation of Nehek because every time I get this spell, I always roll a 2.
Hilarious. All right, cool. So we're going Invocation and Van Hell's Dance Macabre. All right, and then rolling 2 for the Necromancer Saw.
Yes!
Oh my god! Curse of Years.
That's exactly what I wanted.
And Van Hell's Dance?
Oh,
you happy with that?
Goodness. I am... What, is it like a trick question? Yes.
You sure? You sure you don't want to check? Very good, sir. Very nice. So yes, they'll be sharing this one. These ones all go away. Very nice. A decent smattering of spells, sir.
Oh, they are the best spells.
They're the dream spells.
They are. Thank you very much.
And there it is. There are the spells for the vampire counts. And here we are all set up and deployed for this 2,000 point throwdown between the Green Tide and the undead hordes. So cool, so cool. So, the basic kind of narrative we have going on here today is that Gorfang Iron Tusk, the Black Orc General of this Green Horde, has been, seeking worthy opponents, and he's been, he's been smashing all of the Orc Warbosses in the Badlands. He's been killing filthy human boys out on the Border Princes, and he has been finding no worthy combat challenges. And so he heard tell that the Vampires of Sylvania can put up a good fight. So he's decided to take his horde to Sylvania and go and crump them. And so, just by chance, he is, on his way into Sylvania. He is rocked up to this particular site where a Lamian vampire coven have turned up, seeking something very special. So under this burial site, this special place at the edge of the Sylvania spot, there is some sort of old relic. Maybe the grandsire of this Lamian vampire lies beneath this, and buried in their clutches, on their filthy, emaciated little clawed hands, is a ring of great power. That this current Lamian vampire wishes to take as their own. So the Orcs Goblins have no idea about that whatsoever. We have just rocked up looking for a fight, and we've seen that they are super keen on this spot, and we're just like, they can't have it, we'll take it. And if we win, we're not taking the ring because we don't even know it's there. We're just here to fight and stop the undead from getting what they want because Orcs and Goblins. That's what we do. We're not the brightest, but boy do we love to punch on. So that does lead into the scenario. We are playing the capture scenario. So this right here is the objective of the game. So the game runs for a random amount of turns. At the end of turn 4, we're going to roll a dice. On a roll of 2+, we continue to turn 5, and then 3+ to turn 6, and so on and so forth. We might cap it at turn 6, but we'll see how we go. But basically, once at the end of the game, whoever has a unit closest to the objective wins. If there are 2 enemies that or opposing units that are equidistant, then if one of those units is more than double the point cost, the remaining point cost of the other unit, that unit wins. It's the only tiebreaker. Otherwise, the game is a tie. So we need to get into the center, take and hold it while smashing the enemy off it, making sure that we are the ones holding the objective, holding the center at the end of the game. So that is the scenario. We also have a closer deployment for this scenario. Instead of being 24 inches apart, we are 18 inches apart. So I have a 15-inch deployment, so we're all pretty stacked up, pretty close. So that's it. That's the scenario and the narrative. Let's have a look at deployment. So for the Orcs and Goblins, we have Wolf Riders way out on the flank. We got Artillery Hill as per usual. Haha. Oh, actually, yes. How I create the battlefield as per usual was just putting, the terrain that we're going to use on the table and then scattering it from the center with a 5d6 and then occasionally removing a dice, going down to 4d6. And then, as need be, pushing and pulling things around so that we have a usable battlefield. So we've got a couple of hills, one over here and one in the VC deployment zone. We've got a couple of woods. We've got a impassable piece of terrain. We've got a difficult piece of terrain of this swamp, and a very difficult piece of terrain with that rock pile in the back there. Noteworthy things about the channel is I have a house rule where I allow marching through difficult and very difficult terrain. It does still quarter and halve your move as per normal, but marching is allowed. Of course, if there is someone march blocking, then marching is not allowed. But if you can march, you're allowed to. Cool, so that's the battlefield. Continuing with deployment, we did get a bit of an artillery hill out here, so I got a spear chucker, the goblin doom diver, and a rock lobber. Got the boys awkwardly perched on the edge of the hill here, the boys with the double hand weapons. We've got the black orcs with the big boss Zog, the battle standard bearer, leading them. We have the night goblins led by night goblin shaman Ziggity. We've got the biggins who are being led by the black orc boss, Gorfang Iron Tusk himself. We've got the trolls, making sure that they stay close to that general because they be stupid. And then out on the other flank, we've got one spear chucker in the swamp, being gross and grimy, and then the chariot on the far flank. All right, Dwayne, can you take me through what is happening on the VC side, please?
Sure can. All right, so starting over here, we've got the Fellbats. 6 Fellbats right on the flank, facing off against that chariot and that annoying little giant crossbow looking thing there.
Lame.
We have our direwolves, 10 direwolves right next to them.
Very nice.
Followed by our bat swarms.
Indeed.
Right on that flank there. Behind the forest,
oh, yes.
out of sight of most of the army, is my general on the winged nightmare.
Yeah.
Okay, because she's very important. Very important.
Got to keep her safe.
In fact, yeah.
Keep her sneaky.
If there's one model left at the end of the game, it has to be her.
Yep.
Next we have our skeletons, led by a Lamian vampire.
Very nice.
Then we have our Banshee right in the center. Ready to scream some heads off.
Lame.
Next we've got our spirit hosts.
Oh boy.
They're going to be floating up there, and then next to them we have our Grave Guard, led by the Necromancer.
Yes, the Necromancer.
And
very
then
nice.
last but not least our alive ghouls, our hungry cannibals.
Heck yeah.
Right behind that forest.
Indeed, ready to go sprinting their way through the difficult terrain because skirmishers care not. Heck yeah! Something worth noting is that characters and fleeing units cannot capture. They can't count as being capturing that central objective. All right, that is it. That was deployment. This is the battlefield, and that was the narrative. All that is left is to roll for first turn. Are you ready, Dwayne?
I'm ready.
Very good, sir. So, I very foolishly got Dwayne to deploy first. I won the roll-off, and we had equal drops, so Dwayne is getting the +1 to this roll-off. All right, sir. Good luck, and Godspeed! I got a 6! Yes, it was 6-4. So as per usual, Stos gets the first turn. Hey! So it is going to be Orcs and Goblins. Turn 1.
Very nice.
Orcs and Goblins, turn 1. And as always, with Orcs and Goblins, we get to start off with the fun stuff, the animosity step. Hell yeah! Always exciting. Alright, so the Wolf Riders on the flank. They're okay. The Orc boys next to the biggins. Oh, they fail. And they're next to the Black Orcs. Ouch. But because they are next to the Black Orcs, they quell their animosity, they look at them, they scowl, they spit, and they allow them to re-roll it. Excellent. They're okay. The Black Orcs keep them in line. Love that. The Night Goblins also fail, but they are both next to the Black Orc Big Boss, or Warboss, and the Black Orcs. So again, getting scowled at. Yes, and they're good. The Black Orcs are doing their job, keeping everybody in line. The Biggins, led by the Black Orc Warboss. Huh? Yes, they're all right. Excellent. Everyone's staying together. So then all we have left is the stupidity test for those trolls. Now they are in the general's leadership, so they are leadership 9. All right, let's see how you're going to go, boys. This will set the tone for the game. Hey, leadership 3. Hell yeah, 3 goes under. Everyone's playing nice. Love that. Look at that. We're staying disciplined turn 1.
Off to a good start. Yeah?
Indeed, mate, indeed. So there are no charges to declare at this point. So that leads us to the remaining moves. So this is where everything is now, and this is where it all ends up. All right, let's go through it. So out on the flank, the Wolf Riders have just fast cavalried their way in front of the woods here, protecting the artillery hill from what will no doubt be some filthy ghouls rushing through these woods. So they are a speed bump, basically, just to protect these guys for a little bit. Everything else in the middle just surged forward. The boys moved their full 8. The Black Orcs didn't move their full. I did use my Gork's War banner and didn't move the full 10, just came back a little bit, just trying not to actually be in charge range just yet, but we'll see. Night Goblins, full 8-inch march up. Biggins with the Warboss, full 8-inch march up. And then out on this flank that I feel very bad about in general, everything's looking bad over here. We basically just moved everything up. You know what, I am actually going to just open this a little bit, just so that if you charge here, I can maybe see it. So we've got options there. We've got options. The trolls, obviously not having any space to come into the main conflict, have filled the gap here. And the chariot has just trundled its way forward because those dogs have an 18-inch charge, and we started 18 inches away, and I'm pretty sure I deployed on the line, so I could have moved back, but then they can just charge my this or that, so I was just like, throw the chariot out there. Chariot can cop whatever charges it'll take. Hopefully it won't just die and run away, and then the trolls can come in to do stuff. So that's it. That is the movement phase done. That does bring us into the magic phase. So I get my 2 dice for being in the old world that is saturated by the winds of magic, and 1 extra dice for having a level 1 wizard. And what do you have in terms of power dice there, Dwayne?
I have 6.
6!
2 level 2 wizards.
Indeed. 2 dice for your 2 level 2s, and then 2 for the base. So as I have 3 dice... I can't even throw 3 dice at a spell because I'm level 1. Lame! Alright, I can throw 2 dice at a spell. I'm going to attempt Gaze of Mork because it is my only dice. My only spell, and I'm going to try and target it at that Banshee. I'm going to try and throw D6 Strength 4 hits into that Banshee. So, here we go. I've got 2 dice. Yeah! And I get it on a 6. A 6, and it's a 5 to cast. Now, I do have 1 piece of Shaman Fungus that I can eat once per game, and I can just add a d6 into a cast. I don't know if now's the time, so I'm not going to do it now. I'm just going to do it. That's my cast, sir. 6, would you like to oppose me?
I think I will.
Very good. How many dice do you want to throw?
Let's go with 3.
Very good, sir. Looking to beat a 6 or equal a 6. And you do. No magic for me. To be honest, I don't expect to really get magic off this game. But he does have some Dispel Scrolls, and that is really what he's here for. So, that's magic phase done. We go on to the shooting phase. I need to make some decisions and guess some ranges. All right, I have picked my targets. So my Rock Lobber, I'm picking on the Graveguard. Rock Lobber's going into the Graveguard, and my Doom Diver similarly into the Graveguard. So that's what we've done. Rock Lobber has guessed 20 inches, and Doom Diver has guessed 22. So we'll start with the Rock Lobber. Let's see how I did. Could you help me out, please,
Sure can.
Dwayne? All right, we have landed it exactly pretty much where I wanted it, the center guy on the 2nd rank so far. So my guess was good, now we have to do the dice. So it's not necessarily staying there. So let's have a look-see.
Okay, sure.
Let's have a look-see. Ha! It's coming 2 inches back, interesting.
Okay.
All right, we'll see where she lands up. All right, we have 2 being fully covered by the template and 4 clips. And one of those clips is the champion. So let's see, does the champion come into the hit pool? He does not. Very good. And then the other 3 on 4 pluses coming into the hit pools. Oh, only 1. Oh boy. So 3 hit. Strength 4 to Toughness 4 Graveguard means we are killing them on 4s. None! Oh
Nothing.
Boy!
Ouch.
That's not a good start. All right.
Off the armor.
Indeed, yeah. We just because obviously we've landed right in front of the unit, and just splinters of stone and dirt and stuff have just showered them, but so far, nothing big enough to actually do the damage. All right, so we are coming to the Doom Diver. We guessed 22 inches for the Doom Diver, going for the center of the unit, sir. Let's have a look. All right, we have landed it right on the front of the unit, so right on the middle. The standard bearer is where it's landing so far. So similarly, we are rolling the scatter and artillery dice to see if it stays there. So looking for that direct hit. Give it to me. Oh no, it's a misfire! Oh no! God damn it! Okay. rolling on the
misfire table.
Thank you, the misfire table. Rolling on the misfire chart for the Doom Diver. It has its own special one. So let's see, what do we get? We get a 5. Interesting. The Doom Divers start to squabble over whose go it is to go next. The resulting punch-up takes a turn to sort itself out. No Doom Diver is fired this turn. Not a bad result. Could have been worse. Could have just been destroyed. Correct. All right, well, oof. That was not a great start from old Artillery Hill. All right, well, we've still got some bolt throwers. So, and I did figure out that actually all of these did have line of sight on his general. And to be honest, I didn't want to just immediately throw everything at it because that's a feel bad moment. And it's not very fun to watch. But I did say I would throw a spear chucker into it. So I'm doing that. A spear chucker is going at the general. Let's just check that range. It's 48 inches. I'm pretty sure it's in range, but we'll check. Excellent.
Yep,
yes, we are in range.
Very good.
46 odd inches, love that. All right, so it's over half range, which makes it a 5 to hit, but he is a large target.
Right.
So it is going to be a 4 to hit, so a 50-50 roll. Do I hit it? Oh, I do! The big bolt clangs out and sails across, boom, into the model. So it's a 1 to 4. I hit the beast, the nightmare, the winged nightmare, and 5 and 6, I hit the vampire. Oh! Oh no! I hit the vampire! No. It's happening! Oh no! Okay, alright.
Ouch.
It's strength 6. She's toughness 5 for a vampire count, I'm pretty sure.
So.
I'm pretty sure she is.
Yes, she is, yep.
Fantastic. Toughness 5, so it's a 3 to wound her. Oh! And I do on a 6. Now she's got a ward save, right?
She does.
She's got a ward save.
Okay.
Alright, man. And she's got a 5 up?
5 plus ward save.
Here we go. No!
I can do it!
Oh god!
This could be bad.
This is D3 wounds.
Oh no.
No! It's D3 wounds, so a 5 or 6 will just kill her right now. Okay, let's see what happens. The bolt sings out. It manages to get past her ring of night or whatever it is, and yes, okay.
Thank goodness.
Ooh, it does a single wound.
One wound.
So she loses a wound. It smashes
Straight
into her
across
hip and lacerates it savagely. A big sigh of relief from
Yes,
the
you
VC.
do, yes. That happened last game.
Oh yeah, we
Very first turn too. General was gone.
Yeah, you were telling me about it from a bolt thrower, which is why this was almost way too spicy. So, look, man, I would have actually been a little upset if I killed her at that point. 2 wounds. If I did 2 wounds, would have been happy with that. 1, I'll still take it. So, whew, that was spicy. Oh my god, that was gnarly. All right, so we've got the one last spear chucker over here. It can really only see these things that are in front of it here, and I don't really know what the right choice is. I suppose I could try and twang it into a fellbat, although I don't think I can see the fellbats. This guy ran right in front of it. I'm just going to go for the direwolves. Cool. Let's see if we can pop a couple of wolves. So 48 inches means 24 short range. You are in that, so I'm going to hit you on a 4. Nah, we miss. All right. Well, that's it. It wasn't the best of first turns. I would have liked to have done some damage to the Graveguard, and I had good opportunity to do so, but the dice said no. I picked my ranges effectively, but no.
Yeah, the first wound you called was on the general.
Was the general?
That's good. That is a good start.
That's pretty funny. At least she's alive, because that would have been gross. But that is it. That is the end of Orcs and Goblins. Turn 1. Vampire counts. Turn 1. Charges to declare. And we do have one.
Direwolves are going to charge the chariot.
Very good. Direwolves on the chariot. I thought about fleeing, because that would be pretty funny, because they would then pop, 8 inches out, and I'd maybe get to charge them with my trolls. But I don't know. I'm worried that I'll flee off the board, and I don't know. I don't love fleeing if I don't have to. So I'm just going to hold. I'm going to hold, and we have to do a leadership test, because you cause fear. Correct. Leadership 7. We fear you. Oh no! I'll just pop this down next to them at the moment, so I just remember we have failed that leadership test. Very good. So that's the only charge declared. Correct. Love that. So that brings us on to remaining moves and move charges. So this is where everything is now, and it's fanatic time. All right, the skeletons have wheeled and pushed and jumped within 8 inches of my night goblins. So the fanatics get released. Here we go. So I am going to put the first one corner to corner to 8 inches, just going, as straight towards them as I can. So I need to roll an 8. So at this point, the fanatics that were hidden within this unit are now getting thrown out towards the skeletons. So we're 8 inches apart. I'm going 2d6 towards them, needing to see an 8. Oh, 5 inches forward. That's not the best. First one landing right there. All right, I'm going to throw the next one on as, close of an angle as I can. Sliding out towards it. It'll probably need an 8, maybe a 9. We'll measure after a roll. Let's have a look. 6. Lame.
Ouch.
All right. Second one's landed right next to him. Wow. Fanatics aren't doing their job. All right. Next one, same thing on the sharpest line I can to get to him. I'll definitely need a 9 this time. Maybe a 10. But let's have a look. I need to see a big roll. Big roll for the last fanatic to make it to the skeletons. Ha! Ha ha! An 11.
Whoa, very nice.
An 11 will definitely do it. So he goes, boom, straight into him there. And then he's going to pop an inch out the back. So if you could just pop him 1 inch behind the unit. Yeah, he goes straight through it, my friend.
All right.
All right, he goes out the back. So he is now doing not 2d6. I don't have madcap mushrooms. I'm doing d6 strength 5 hits as this lunatic fanatic goes spinning through that unit of the undead skeletons. All right, d6 of them. Oh, 5. Ooh. Love that. All right, here we go. 5 strength 5 hits coming through. They are toughness 3 skeletons, so I'm wounding on 2s. All of them wound, sir. They have light armor and shields.
They do.
So no armor save, my friend, because that would give them a 5-up armor save, which is destroyed. Oh, actually, what am I saying? There's no armor save from fanatics anyway. They negate all armor.
Oh, wow.
So that is just 5 dead skeletons, my friend. We knocked the back rank off. Grrr.
Ouch.
Love that. The fanatics did a thing. Huzzah! All right, they interrupted the movement phase, as fanatics like to do. So coming back with the rest of the movement phase, this is where everything is now, and this is where it all ends up. All right, Dwayne, take us through it, mate. Give it your movement phase wrap up.
All right, so the direwolves charged the boar head-on.
They did, they made it, no problem.
Yeah, he failed his leadership too, so we'll see what happens to him in a minute.
Uh-oh.
And the fellbats have flown up the side of the chariot, getting ready to charge on the next turn.
Indeed.
The bat swarms have gone up, sort of followed the direwolves, just to the right of them. Looking at the trolls there.
Uh-oh.
Our general has flown over the forest and behind the impassable terrain to avoid being charged.
Sneaky.
Yes,
look at her. Look at that Lamian on that filthy beast.
Correct.
Very cool.
Very filthy indeed. She's about to do some filthy things to the orcs too.
I believe it.
Our skeletons have moved up, but were surprised by the goblin fanatics.
Indeed.
And 5 of them were taken out. It's unfortunate.
Hell yeah.
Our banshee has floated up, just straight ahead. So have our spirit hosts. Our grave guards have sort of done a bit of a walk down the hill there, getting ready to face off against those orcs there, black orcs.
The blackest of orcs.
Our ghouls did not end up going through the forest. They decided to change their plans because they're hungry. And they're just walking forward there. So.
Yeah, keen for some green meat.
Correct.
All right, cool. That is the movement phase done. We go to the first vampire count magic phase. Build your power pool for us, please, sir. Show us your pool of power.
We have our 2 basic dice.
Yes.
We have 2 extra for a level 2 wizard.
Yes.
And our necromancer is also a level 2 wizard. Another 2 there.
Oh, 6.
6
Siege magic dice.
That's it.
All right, sir. Do you know what you want to start off with?
I sure do. So we're going to start off with Curse of Years.
Oh.
Curse of Years. That's right.
So who has Curse of Years? It's the necromancer.
It's the necromancer that has Curse of Years. Yep. Okay. So
what do you need to cast it?
Casting on a 10+, we're going to use all 3 dice to cast.
And who are you targeting?
We are going to target the black orcs.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Why not?
All right, sir. Looking for a Curse of Years.
10+.
Oh, you've got it on a 12. On a 12.
Would you like to dispel?
You know what? I'm going to let this go off, mate. I'm going to let it go off at this point.
That's great. This is a lot of fun. I like this spell.
I don't like it. All right, so there's a couple of models that we're going to have to roll separately for. So let's start with my character in there, Big Boss Zog. So on a 6, he takes a wound.
Correct. There's no wound.
The unit champion on a 6, he's dead. No. All right, and then it's going to be 18 dice. So get yourself 18 dice.
Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, so here we go. 18 dice. 6s are dead orcs. Looks like
we've got one there.
One. Looks like one.
Oh, that's so
bro.
Only one.
A single black orc withers and dies, gets old and emaciated and grey. His black skin turns a sickly green and he falls and crumbles in his armor, leaving nothing behind but a withered green corpse.
Very nice.
That was very lucky for me. I gambled that massively.
Yeah, that was a big,
that was a massive gamble, but that worked out well. Huzzah! Huzzah! All right, sir. What is next?
Okay, next magic will be from her.
Ooh, the Lamian.
Correct. Now, she has Van Hell's Dance Macabre, and she's going to cast that on the Fellbats.
Ooh, we're gonna try and magic the Fellbats into combat.
Yeah, she does have Vans. Yeah, she does have it. Yep, they both have it.
Correct. Yep, beautiful. Cool. 9+ on 3 dice, looking for Van Hells.
That makes it.
Mate.
Would you like to dispel?
You've rolled very high. What do you have left? He can't cast anything else. What's her other spells? Because she got 2, right?
She can cast Invocation of Neck.
To raise some dead.
Correct.
Try and get those skeletons back in town, or something else. Who knows? Well, I'm going to throw one of my scrolls at it. Scroll, sir. Scroll. Throw in the scroll. No flank charge for you. Yeah, okay. Indeed. It feels bad, but I'm doing it. All right, sir. So you can cast one more spell with the Lamia.
I'm going to try and restore this unit here.
Fantastic.
On a 3+.
On a 3+.
Correct.
You only had 1 dice left. Well, I'm going to stop it. And I do just. Oh my god, on a 7. So if I had rolled that against that, those Fellbats are covered in. So, all right, I have, mostly stopped the first magic phase. I lost a single orc to Curse of Years. I stopped that chariot from getting the flank charge.
Correct.
And the skeletons aren't coming back this turn. So huzzah!
We do have shooting.
We have shooting?
She activates during the shooting phase, and she has the asp bow.
Wow.
So
gnarly.
Here we go.
All right. Well, cool. Well, let's do some shooting then, sir.
Correct.
Huzzah!
Next magic phase, because of the black periapt, she saves 1.
Oh, you had 1 dice left over?
Correct. Yeah, because he did not use his last dice.
Okay, cool. All right, so we have 1 stored dice for the black periapt. We forgot to mention we changed a magic item after we did the army showcases.
Yep.
Just because he realized this spell familiar was not going to be very useful.
Correct.
You asked if we could change it. I said no problem. Yep. So cool. Black periapt, no spell familiar for the Lamian.
Yes. Yep.
The asp bow though, I don't remember you having that. You didn't mention that in the army showcase. What the hell? No.
Yep, it's right here.
But that's all right. Yep. That's all right. I also forgot to mention that I have 5 nets in this unit. Right. So huzzah! We're professionals here, people.
So the asp bow, range of 24 inches. Bearer picks any target it can see, including a character champion.
Yeah.
But if he uses the special ability, it suffers a -1 to hit.
Okay.
The normal -1 modifier for shooting at a single model does not apply, but other to hit modifiers do apply. A character or champion cannot benefit from the Lookout Sir rule. Hits are resolved at strength 4 and count as poisoned attacks.
Ugh, gross.
Alrighty.
All right, so who are you shooting it at, sir?
We are shooting it at your magic user.
Oh no, my one little man with his dispel scrolls.
That's right.
Lame.
Gotta get rid of that.
All right, so what's your ballistic skill?
Empire count ballistic skill is 5.
Oh, snap. All right. So you moved, so that's -1 to hit. What's the range of this bow?
24.
24, so you're in half range.
Yep.
So you are it's -1, and what's a 5 up ballistic skill? 5 is a 2 up.
Okay.
So you're gonna need a 3 up. Yep, you're gonna need a 3 to hit, sir.
Okay, 3 to hit, here we go.
Hits me, and it's strength 4? All right, so it is strength 4.
Yep,
strength 4, so wounding on a 3, sir.
Wounding on a 3.
Indeed, wounding my poor little goblin on a 3. You do!
Nice.
He takes a wound. You wound him with the bow, this filthy little bow. Ow.
Correct.
He's wounded. All right, lovely. And then we've got a banshee.
We do have a banshee. She is going to scream now at the black orcs.
At the black orcs. Correct. All right, sir. How does this work?
So range of 8.
In range.
Does it? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Very good. And so I roll 2d6 and add 2. And then compare it to your leadership. For every point it is above your leadership, you suffer a wound in that unit.
Cool. I still benefit from my general's leadership, right?
Yep, units can use the superior leadership of the character who is leading them or the generals if he is within 12.
Perfect, which they are. So cool. I have leadership 9.
Okay.
And so you're rolling 2d6 plus 2.
Correct.
All right, sir. You need some high rolls here.
We do. 6, 7, 8 doesn't do anything.
8 plus 2.
Oh, yep.
Is 10.
So you suffer one.
So I suffer a single wound.
Correct.
One black orc is shrieked into oblivion. Again, his brain just bubbles out of his ears. And off he goes. Nicely done.
Love it.
All right, we have completed the shooting phase. We shrieked a black orc into oblivion, and my poor little shaman has an arrow in his knee. He's taken an arrow in the knee. So now we come down to this spicy combat phase. The slavering wolves have charged in to the stunned and terrified orcs and pigs. They're hooting and honking because they're terrified. So, sir, we have 4 attacks coming in.
You failed the leadership, so what does that do?
So it just means that I am. Oh wait. Did I have to flee automatically?
I think you might need to flee, yeah.
Oh, snap.
I think so.
We've done this completely wrong. I'm going to check this. I'm an idiot. Yes, of course, because it has a lower unit strength and it's being charged by a fear-causing unit and it failed its leadership test. It has to flee. It doesn't just stand there and fight needing 6s to hit. So we're gonna need to change some things here. So let's see. I automatically run 3d6 inches directly away from you. So let's see. 13 inches. Let's figure out where everything ends up. So it's going to be a failed charge from the wolves.
Correct.
And this guy's going back. All right, and this is where everything ends up. The orc boar chariot has fled back to here. The dire wolves fail charged 9 inches to here. I talked to Dwayne about whether he wanted to change his movement with these guys now knowing that this was the situation, and Dwayne said he's happy to leave it like that.
He made me say that. No, I'm kidding. I'm happy. I'm good. I'm good with that.
And mentioning that you would have just Van Hell's danced to try and charge the trolls instead, and I'm still just fine of losing the Dispel Scroll over it. Yep. Chances are, to be honest, I probably wouldn't have used the Dispel Scroll and that would have let you charge them, but this was absolutely my mistake, so I'm just fine to lose the scroll, man. Right. There, I've lost the scroll. That's the state of the game. Oh, that's annoying. I can't believe I missed that. But there it is. I'm sure it's already all through the comments section, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. So yes, I need to remember the fear rules for this game. It's going to come into effect a lot.
Yeah. Indeed.
Oh boy. But that's it. That's the end of the turn. So that is the end of Vampire Counts. Turn 1. Orcs and Goblins, turn 2, Animosity step. Here we go. For the Wolf Riders, they're okay. For the Orc Boys, they're okay. For the Night Goblins, they're okay. And the Biggins, all doing well, hell yeah. We've got a stupidity check for the Trolls, leadership 9 from the General. Oh, they get it on a 9, just, oh boy. All right, that's all the start of turn stuff. Now it's declare charges. I do have some. So we are going to start with the Black Orcs declaring a charge on the Graveguard. They need to make a leadership check on a leadership 9 to be able to do it. They do, so they will be attempting the charge. Fabulous. I'm going to attempt a charge from the Orc Boys into the ghouls. They're going to need to make a leadership test. They are not within the 12-inch bubble of the General, so they're going to need a leadership 7. They do it! Oh. Hell yeah, they're going into the ghouls. And you know what? The Wolf Riders are going to attempt it too. They're going to try and charge them as well. They've got leadership 6 for Goblins. Oh, 7. I saw the 1 and got excited. Lame. So they cannot charge. They are way too scared of the scary cannibal men to make any charges. Damn it. Cool. And then my trolls are going to charge the flank of the dogs, the dire wolves. So it's a bit janky with them there. I'm going to be clipping them annoyingly, but I'm definitely in the flank, so I have to charge them in the flank. But they're doing it. I cause fear, so I don't have to do a fear check for them. So that's what's happening there. That's all of the declared charges. So now we go to rally fleeing troops, which I am very nervous about. My poor little pig wagon. All right, your leadership 7, mate. Leadership 7 to stay on the board, otherwise you're going home. Ha! Hey, you stay on the board, my boy. Yeah, turning around. You got your nerve back, boys. Love that. Hell yeah. Cool. All right, so that's all of the charges. Now we go on to compulsory moves, which I have 3 little spicy compulsory moves to complete from these fanatics. So this could be good, this could be bad. That's the way fanatics work. So let's start with the one out the back there behind your unit. Yep. So he's in a precarious position. If he goes left or right, he's immediately dead, because if a fanatic touches any sort of terrain apart from open ground of a hill, they're dead. If he rolls a double, he's dead. So he's really only got 2 directions to live. That way, going sailing off into the distance, or back through that unit of skeletons. So, where does he go? Ha! Yes, back into the unit of skeletons! Maybe? What do you think? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out and we'll be back. We had a look at the angles, and he is in fact sailing straight into this rock pile. So boom, he dies, he finishes himself off, one fanatic down. Let's go to the next one. Let's do this one right here. Where does he go? Double 6, he's dead. He would have been coming and killing everything.
Oh, so double 6 means he kills himself.
So any roll of a double. Yeah, if you roll a double on these 2 dice, they just neck themselves. So the chain gets wrapped around his neck and just... He's out of here. All right, we've got 1 left. Where are we going, boys? Oh, ouch. 4 inches back. Let's see where that ends up. So, yep, he ended up right there. Incredibly close to my unit. Right in front of them. Oh, boy. Okay, so that is all of the start of turn shenanigans done. So this is where everything is now, and this is where it all ends up. All right, the wolf riders are just standing here cowering in fear with the little wolves and goblins like snotting everywhere. We've got the boys made their charge in to the ghouls. The Black Orcs made their charge into the Grave Guard. Night Goblin stood still. The Shaman jumped his way out of the unit to attempt to stay away from potential combat, as well as just getting shot in the knee again, in his other knee. But I thought about just hiding him, but at this point I popped him out so that I can maybe still attempt to get that Gaze of Morkoth on that Banshee, because it's my only way to get rid of it. And yeah, General's unit did the slightest of wheels, just basically keeping the Nightmare and Vampire in its front arc and trying to keep as many things in leadership bubble as possible. Black Orcs are just in, Trolls are just in, so they are in the spot they need to be in for now. Trolls made their charge. We only got a single one into base contact. So lame, because bats are in the way. Damn bats. And that's it. That's the movement phase done. We are going into the magic phase. Orc and Goblin magic phase the second. Oh yeah, what am I doing? I wanted to get rid of that Curse of Years. So what's the casting value for Curse of Years?
10.
It's a 10. All right. Well, I am, instead of trying to cast anything, just going to throw my 3 dice at trying to dispel Curse of Years in my magic phase. So, needing a 10 on these 3d6. And I do. I get it.
Oh, he's done it.
I get it with an 11. So, no Curse of Years on the Black Orcs anymore. Huzzah! Useful.
Cool.
Well done, Ziggity. Sweet. That brings us to another shooting phase, and there's not a whole lot to shoot at over on this side of the table anymore. And there is still a large target of that vampire over there, so we're going to have to figure out what Artillery Hill is shooting. All right, I'm putting the Rock Lobber into the skeletons, and the Doom Diver into that flying monstrosity with a vampire on it. So let's start with the Rock Lobber. So we're going 26 inches towards the center of the second rank of those skeletons.
Right on the money.
Amazing. Yeah. Hell yeah. I have guessed it within the millimeter. Well, maybe not that, but pretty damn close on the guide that I was looking for. Let's see if I can keep it there. Here we go. Looking for that direct hit. No, 10 inches back. Methinks that's probably not going to hit anything.
It's hitting our
It's hitting the objective.
We've destroyed our shrine.
Hell yeah, so whoosh, it's come out and just smashed a big chunk out of the side of the vampiric shrine.
Vampires are angry now.
Love that. Uh-oh. So guess was good. Dice don't want it. All right, let's, this was the guess that I was way less confident on because that's a crazy big angle going for that guy. But let's see. I have guessed 39 inches. 39 inches, sir. Let's see how we did.
39.
Oh, I have guessed like an inch too far. That is currently where I'm landing, in the middle of that dice. So there's really only one way that this can work out, and that's that if I roll the 2 inches directly back here. So, so let's have a look-see. Looking for an arrow going that way with a 2-inch on it. Ha! Nah, misfire! Oh. No! God damn it! Unbelievable. Unbelievable. 2 turns in a row. All right, let's see what happens. Rolling on the misfire chart. Ha! A 6! Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
That's very bad for me. That's very bad. Uh-oh. So, the Doom Diver is launched in the right direction, but instead of flying high into the air, he is fired straight along the ground, ploughing a furrow 3d6 inches across the table in a straight line. If it hits a unit from either side, resolve the damage as normal. The Doom Diver may pass through more than one unit, but if it hits any terrain feature, it is immediately destroyed. So that is
going straight into the Kree of the Stone
It
thrower?
is absolutely going straight into the stone thrower. So he is getting smashed straight into the ground of this and plowing a 3d6 furrow in a straight line straight to that filthy vampire. So it looks like, depending on, all right, let's have a look at how far she's going, but if it goes really far, it's going to get those night goblins. So let's see. Ha! Okay, so it's not getting the night goblins, but it is hitting my rock lava, so it is going at 9 inches. We'll get some angles on this and we'll figure out what's getting hit. Good. All right, so yes, the 9 inches just plows straight through this into nothing over here, and he comes to a stop right here. So it's doing D6 strength 5 hits to the rock lobber. Low. Ah, 6! Oh boy! All right, and these are randomizing. So 1 to 4 is the lobber, 5 and 6 is crew. I need a lot of these just to hit the lobber. So 1 crew, and then all of these on the lobber. So the lobber is toughness 7, it's strength 5 hits, so we're wounding it on 6s. It does take a wound, so the machine takes a wound, and we are killing a goblin crewman on it too. And yes, sure enough. Ouch. So this little goblin crewman right here, bam, just gets smashed to nothing by this like hurtling man careening through the ground, clanging off one of the things, smashing a rope and a pulley, and then into a bloody mess right here. Oh my god.
Epic fail.
Hilarious. This is Orcs and Goblins, people. That is hilarious. I mean, it's pretty sad for me, but oh my god, funny. And yes, the machine has taken a wound, so it is down to 2 wounds remaining on that machine. Hilarious. Cool. Let's continue with the shooting phase. I got some bolt throwers. Let's start with this one. This one over here is going to dial up on that filthy winged beast. So you're in my short range, and you're a large target. So it's going to be a 3 to hit you this time.
Okay.
Hit. Yes, I do hit. It's going to randomize. 1 to 4 is the beast. 5 and 6 is the vampire. It's the beast. Okay, so we hit the beast. We are strength 6 to the beast's toughness of 5. So we're wounding it on a 3. We do wound it, sir.
She has also taken 1 wound, I forgot that.
Yes, indeed, indeed she has. And it's doing D3 wounds to the Winged Nightmare. So, oh wait, does it? Oh, it doesn't get an armor save. No armor save. No ward save, right, for the beast? Surely not.
Beast, nope.
No.
None.
So here we go, D3 wounds for 2. 2 wounds on the beast, sir.
Ouch.
Very nice, love that. All right, well, let's shoot it again. So I've got 1 more bolt thrower. I am going to shoot it at it. You are in my long range, but you are a large target, so it's just going to be a 50-50 roll of 4 to hit. So, do I hit it with the thrower of bolts? Ooh,
yes,
I do. It's going to randomize again. What do I hit? I hit the vampire. Oh boy.
That's not good.
I'm wounding the vampire on a 3. I do wound it. You'll have your 5 up ward save from the Ring of Night or the Ring of Shadows or something. 5 up. Hey,
you go.
very good. The ward save just,
ring.
pushes the bolt away just as it's about to hit her. Just whoosh, comes flying out. And,
That was worth the 30 points.
absolutely, right there. That could have been a dead. There was likely a dead vampire right there. So absolutely worthwhile. Hell yeah. Well, that's my shooting phase done. It was pretty funny, but not super effective. But that's all right. Cool. So it's combat phase time, and we've got a big one this turn.
Sure do.
Let's just go down the line. We'll start with the boys. We'll start with
Cool.
the big unit of boys. So we'll go with the boss first. The orc boss in there has 3 attacks because he's got an extra hand weapon. He's weapon skill 4, so and they would be weapon skill 3 max, right? Maybe 2. What's the weapon skill of a ghoul?
3. Yeah.
Weapon skill 3, very good. So weapon skill 4 boss is hitting them on 3s. Oh, he gets all the hits. He's strength 3 and ghouls are toughness 4.
Correct.
Oh no, wait, he's the boss. He's strength 4. Hell yeah, boss. He's wounding on 4s. No wounds. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. All right.
Great leadership role.
Yeah, it would have been. So I've got 4 remaining orcs. They've got 2 attacks each. So that's another 8 attacks coming in. 8 attacks coming in, needing 4s to hit because weapon skill 3 orcs versus weapon skill 3 ghouls. Oh, 3 hits. Oh boy, the dice rolls aren't coming through for Christos. So we are wounding them on 5s now because just strength 3 orcs. Ha! Not a single wound was done.
Oh,
wow.
that's nasty.
Oh boy. All right. Well, sir, you can attack me back.
All right. So they have 2 attacks, do they?
Indeed they do.
So that is 14. Beautiful.
All right, so we've
Here
got
we go.
14 attacks. They are poisoned, so we're looking for 6s here.
Sixes.
Hitting on
Auto
4s.
wounds, please. So we have a few
Oh
auto
man,
wounds.
you've got a bunch. Looks like 3
Fantastic.
auto wounds
3
and
auto
a
wounds.
huge amount of hits.
So we'll see if these wound as well.
Indeed, so 3 auto wounds and that many hits, wounding on 5s.
5s. Here we go.
Oh, you do get an extra one. There we go. So 4 wounds have come through in total. And we have light armor. So we've got 6 up armor saves against these. Okay. Here we go. Ha! I saved none of them.
Ouch.
Oh boy.
Oh,
this has
wasted by the
been
ghouls.
a very bad combat for the orcs. Okay, wow. So there's that done. So let's do you. You killed 4. You don't have ranks, you don't outnumber, that's it. So I had 3, I'm still gonna win this, that's ridiculous.
Wow.
I have 3 ranks, or had 3 ranks at the start. I have a banner, and I do still outnumber you, sir.
Ooh,
so,
okay.
I do, right? How many ghouls you got there? 15.
15
Yeah,
ghouls,
so
yeah.
yes, I do. So you are losing this combat by 1.
By 1?
What is the leadership of a ghoul, sir?
A ghoul's leadership is 6.
All right, so you're down to leadership 5.
Right, here we
leadership
go.
5 to stay, mate.
No,
No, they are
not
running.
staying. They are gassing it.
Well, I'll try and chase you because mad if you don't.
So 3 dice, is it? to run away?
Indeed. Oh, no, just 2d6 because they only have a movement value of 4 base.
Okay, cool.
So 2d6 to run. You want a high dice.
Oh, that is sad.
Oh
See
no.
what you get.
We chase them and we do. We go 6 inches forward. We butcher the ghouls. The poor little
Ouch.
cannibals
Oh,
break
no.
from combat and get cut down in the process. Oh,
Crazy.
bye ghouls. And that's where that ends up. The ghouls are butchered as they flee because they are alive. They have to take leadership tests and do all the stuff. And they run away and the boys just chase them down, hacking, killing. Oh, so sad.
Yeah.
All right, let's come to the Black Orcs. So my, you know what? My unit champion will declare a challenge.
Okay.
You can accept with either your Graveguard champion or the Necromancer.
Graveguard champion.
Very good, sir. Very good. Makes sense. So my unit champ will go first. So I am weapon skill 4 to your Graveguard weapon skill 3, no doubt.
Correct. Yep.
So we are hitting you on 3s.
Oh,
Oh!
wow.
All right, you can attack me back, mate.
Okay, and they've won it. Here's one. Oh,
He'll
2
have
attacks.
2,
Yes,
2 for
he
a
has.
champion. You hit me on 3s because the banner of the barrows. You hit me 2
Correct.
times. No killing blow, unfortunately.
Correct.
You're strength 4. I'm toughness 4. You're wounding on 4s. You do get a wound. Oh my god. I have a 4-up armor save for heavy armor and shield, which goes to 5 up because you are strength 4. Cool. 5 up, or you just kill my Black Orc boss with the least dignity. 5 up? No, you do it. Ouch. Oh god, that. Oh, where are my dice rolls? All right, so the challenge is lost horrifically. Okay, I'm gonna put 2 Black Orcs into your Necromancer. I'm going to put one of them into the unit, and then Big Boss Zog will just go into the unit. So we'll start with Big Boss Zog. Big Boss Zog has 3 attacks. He's got weapon skill 5, I think, or 6, either way. Maybe 5 for a Big Boss. So he's hitting on 3s. There's some attacks. There we go. He is strength 5, so he's wounding on 3s. He gets 2 wounds, sir. And you have...
Into the unit, was it?
Into the unit.
Okay.
And you have heavy armor, shield, and hand weapon. So you have a 3-up armor save, which is negative by 2 to 2 5-up armor saves, sir.
5-up armor save.
Oh, you make one, you filth. God damn it. All right. Let's do 2 Black Orcs into the Necromancer, hitting him on 3s. Oh my god, why can't I get that? But we are strength 5 on the charge, so we're wounding him on 2s. Excellent. He takes a wound, sir, but he survives. Pop a little wound mark on him for me.
Yep.
And then I've got one more Black Orc going into the unit, hitting on 3s. Excellent. And wounding on 3s, because strength 5 on the charge. Oh my god, why can't I do it? I can't roll dice. All right, sir, you can hit me back. You just have 1 guy missing from the front, so you got 2 Graveguard and the Necromancer that get to attack.
2 Graveguard and the Necromancer. We'll do the Graveguard first. Weapon skill of...
Doesn't matter, you got the Banner of the Barrows, you're hitting on 3s.
Hitting 3s, correct.
Getting 2 hits. Very nice. Strength 4 to toughness 4.
One was a 6.
Oh, so yes, that is a killing blow. Black.
Awesome.
Amazing. Good. Well done.
All right.
And so 1 more wounding on a 4. No. And then the Necromancer.
Necromancer has 1 attack, I think.
I'm sure he's not weapon skill 5, so he'll be hitting on a 4.
3.
Yeah, hitting on a 4.
Would he have the Banner of the Barrows effect?
Oh, does it? No, I think it's only... Well, I mean, read the Banner of the Barrows. Is it the whole unit, or is it all, like, Graveguard?
All whites in the unit.
Yeah, all whites. Yeah, okay. He is not a white.
Not a white. Okay.
So, hitting on a 4. No, he misses. Okay, well, I'm going to lose this combat because I can't roll hits, apparently. So, let's do you, sir. You killed 2. You have 3 ranks, a banner, and you outnumber me.
Okay.
I did 2 wounds. I have 2 ranks.
Yep.
Oh, I had 3 ranks at the start of the combat. Right. 3 ranks. I have a banner. So you win by 1 for outnumber.
There we go.
Unbelievable. I can't believe it. I charged in and lost the combat. Lost the challenge. That was disappointing.
Yes.
Okay, so I am still just within my leadership bubble of the general. So I'm leadership 9 down to leadership 8. Re-rollable for the battle standard bearer. Ha! We stay, no problem. Lovely.
Run away.
Lovely, we don't run. Thank God. Oh wait, what am I saying? I just got beaten in combat by a fear-causing unit that outnumbers me. I run automatically.
Oh, you don't even take a break test. Wow.
I don't even get to do a break test.
Wow.
So yeah, I just flee. I just have to run. Unbelievable. Nice. Well, sheesh.
We will pursue.
I thought you would. Oh, I can't believe I failed so bad.
My rules for your Black Orcs.
Yeah, apparently. All right, so I need to roll higher here. If I roll low, I'm just butchered and dead. Okay, here we go. This is an important roll. We flee 2d6 away from this fear-causing larger unit. So, how far do we run? Oh, 7? That's an average.
That's
an average roll. So, sir, you need to roll a 7 or higher to just butcher that whole unit of Black Orcs. And you do! Oh, that hurts. That hurts so bad. That's very painful. But okay, all right, we'll be back with where that ends up. And that is where they end up, victorious, walking their way through corpses, piles of Black Orcs, and my battle standard bearer. Wow. Oh, that was a huge swing. What a wild swing. That's what happens when you just miss all of your attacks. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, okay. All right, that's all right. I can live with this. Let's come down to the trolls. It's the trolls, the least interesting of the combats, but a combat nonetheless. So I have a single troll in combat. We have 3 attacks for a troll. We are weapon skill 3. What's the weapon skill of a dog? Probably 3. Yep. All right, yeah, weapon skill 3. So we are hitting on 4s. Let's see if I can roll some dice. Come on. Can I roll some 4-ups? That'd be sweet. I can roll 1. All right. We're strength 5, so we're wounding on 2s. Excellent. We kill a dog. Fantastic. Which unfortunately means you don't get to attack back because I killed the only one that's in base contact. Yep. So I got a flank charge, I got a kill, and I got you, and I outnumber you.
Yep.
Right? Because you got... Oh, actually, do I? So yes, I do. I do outnumber. Okay. So I win by 3, sir, which means you just crumble by 3.
Ooh,
3
ouch.
Dogs crumble down. Down they go to the dust lands. Ooh. Yeah, that was...
ouch. 3 dead.
That was not a good turn for me. Let's be honest. That was a very, very bad turn. I lost a huge point sink right there. I lost my battle standard bearer. All of the Black Orcs are done, and I traded it for 4 dogs and 15 ghouls. So that was truly awful. What a terrible turn. All right. And we've left the vampire counts in an amazing position to just clean up here. So let's see what they can do with it. But that is it. That is the end of Orcs and Goblins. Turn 2. Vampire counts. Turn 2. Oh boy. All right, sir. Charges to declare, and we do have some, do we not? What are they, sir? What are we doing?
Our first charge, we'll start on the left side here. So we have the Fellbats charging into the trolls who are already engaged in combat.
Fantastic.
We also have the Bat Swarms. They're going to join their Bat friends and charge the trolls on the flank.
All right, so these trolls need to take a panic check because we know that they're definitely in range and they're engaged in the front already and they're getting hit in the flank. So it's a panic check. Leadership 9 for the general. Ha! We're okay. We don't just run, thankfully. Cool. Very good.
Very good.
What about you, general? Is she going to charge?
General's not charging. She's
Spicy.
She's just safe behind that ravine.
Very good. She'll stay cagey. Makes sense. What else we got?
Then we've got our spirit hosts here.
Yeah.
They're going to float their way, charging up into the night goblins.
Oh, very good. Okay.
And then, of course, the grave guard are just going to hit the flank of the night goblins.
Oh boy. All right. So we are. I'll question. Like, I think the spirit hosts. What movement are the spirit hosts?
6.
Oh yeah, they'll definitely be in range. All right, so we'll do. No problem. We'll do a fear check for the spirit hosts.
Okay.
On leadership 9, they pass. Lovely. A fear check for the grave guard on leadership 9. They're okay. We fear nothing.
Oh, they are very brave goblins.
The bravest of night goblins. Excellent. And that's all the charges, yeah?
That is all the charges.
Okay, beautiful, sir. Well, that brings us to move charges / remaining moves. So, this is where everything is now, and this is where it all ends up. All right, Dwayne, give us a wrap up, my man.
So, our Fellbats have charged the trolls there.
Indeed they have.
In the front, our Bat Swarms have charged in the flank.
Indeed.
Cool. Our general has flown over this ravine now to be on the side and out of the field of view of those orc boys with the general in it.
So lame.
Our skeletons have marched up to face those orc boys there.
Mm-hmm.
Our spirit hosts have charged in. The banshee has followed them. They've charged the night goblins.
Indeed, sir.
Also charging the night goblins is our grave guard.
Oh boy.
Yes, in the flank.
Bye-bye, night goblins.
That is movement.
Sweet.
All done.
All right, yeah. All right, nice. Very good, sir. You are encircling me. You are absolutely the chip leader of this game at the moment. Let's see if you can stay there. So, it is magic phase time, my friend.
I love it. My favorite phase.
You've still got your full power pool because I was unable to kill that necromancer.
Correct.
Unbelievable.
Correct.
Sweet, and I've still got my 3 dispel dice.
Awesome.
All right, do you know what you want to start with, mate?
I sure do. So we're going to start with Invocation of Nehek.
Cool.
And we're going to try and cast that on a 7+.
And so who are you?
We are going to restore models to this unit.
Yes, very good.
Here we go. See if we can raise him back from the dead on a 7. 7.
On a 7, so you're going
Got
for the
it.
7? Very
Yep.
good. Well,
And so now I restore, how many is that? That's reinforced unit is 2d6 skeletons.
2d6 skeletons. So hang on. I'm deciding whether I want to dispel
Ah,
these.
yes, you
I
still
may
have
just.
your dispel
I have some
scroll.
dispel dice. I have
Yep.
my dispel scroll.
It's only a 7.
Exactly, a 7 should be pretty achievable. Yeah, look, I'm going to do it. I'm going to throw 2 dice at it and try and get rid of it. And I get a 6. Lame! Oh, God!
Ouch.
Ah, my hubris. All right, so 2d6 skeletons
2d6
coming
skeletons.
back.
What have we got?
Oh,
6.
Okay. 6 skeletons.
It's okay, I guess.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's more skeletons than were
I had
originally there.
Well, that's true, isn't it?
Pretty good, isn't it? And there they are, reinforced, raised back from the dead, back to their unholy unlife. Lovely. All right, sir, continue. What else you got?
All right, her second spell with her last 2 dice, because we saved one from the previous round. She is going to cast Van Helse, Dance Macabre, on them.
very
They're going
good.
to charge into those orc boys there. 9 plus, but I've only got 2 dice.
Ooh.
So this could be
So wait.
tricky.
Who's casting this, firstly? Her.
Yeah.
So how many dice do you have in your pool in total? What was your total pool of dice here?
It
So
was
you should have
7.
had
7
6
to
or
start.
7.
Yep,
So she
correct.
can use as many dice out of that pool as she wants. She's not locked to just her
Oh,
dice.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, that's 7th
Okay.
edition, my man. 7th edition, you have to use just your dice plus anything from like the natural pool, so like the normal 2 that you get.
Yep.
6th edition, you can use whatever dice you want with whatever wizard.
Okay.
So you can just channel all of the dice into her if you want to.
No, so what I'm going to do, right, I'm going to use 2 dice to cast Van Hels on these guys, and
Yeah.
the other 2 dice for him to cast Van Hels on her. To charge him. That's what we're going to try and pull off here.
All right, you're going
Okay?
for the double. Very good. I just
Yes,
wanted to make
yep.
sure that you knew your options here,
Yep.
my man.
It is a bit risky.
Very
but,
good.
Hey, yep, we'll see how we can do it.
All right,
We'll see what
so
we do.
she's casting 2 dice, her last remaining 2 dice, or 2 dice on Van Hels's dance. And what do you need
Correct.
for this?
9.
9 on a 2d6.
9, is it? Yep, 9 plus. Okay. Here we go.
Risky. He's risking it for the biscuit. He
got
gets
it!
it. He gets it on the 9. Unbelievable.
Would you like to dispel?
I will not let them in,
Okay.
mate. Bring them in. So
They are
they
charging in.
smash in. Oh my
Beautiful.
god.
Love it.
I'm assuming I still have to make a
it.
fear check for that.
Correct.
We do not fail. We fear you not.
Awesome.
Big boss. The
Brave
Warboss.
orc boss there.
Indeed. All right, sir.
So that
So
has been 3, 4, 5. We have 2 dice left.
2 dice remaining.
He's not going to cast Curse of Years. It's going to be very difficult. He'll cast Van Hels.
Van
on
Hels.
her.
So he's able to cast this while in combat?
It doesn't say he can't. So the Curse of Years can be cast on any one unengaged. Oh, sorry, Van Hels. Spell can be cast on a friendly undead unit that is within 18 inches and is not engaged in close combat.
Yeah, look, seems legit.
Cool.
Yep, all right, sir. So again, needing that 9 plus. Can you
9.
do it twice?
Here we go. Let's
Can
go.
you do it twice?
No,
Oh, it's a
it's a
miscast!
miscast.
It's a miscast!
No.
Okay. We are going to roll 2d6 for that necromancer on the miscast table, and as it says it in the rules, I must cackle maniacally as you roll. All right, sir. Good luck and Godspeed.
All right,
Here you
start
go.
that cackling.
Oh,
that's
7?
good. That is
Seven's
good.
probably fine.
Yeah.
The caster loses control of his spell and struggles to keep the magical energies in check. He cannot cast any more spells in the magic phase.
That's fine.
Oh, that's fine.
the best one on that list.
Indeed, my friend. Indeed. Lucky.
Oh, very lucky. Very lucky.
All right.
Cool.
A
That is
successful
movement.
magic phase. A
That is
successful magic
Yep.
phase indeed.
Yep.
So shooting, sir. So we can't shoot the asp bow because you're in combat.
Correct.
But you can still whale with that bloody
Exactly.
banshee. So who you whaling at?
She's wailing at the Night Goblins.
Night
Yeah.
Goblins. So
Yep.
again, leadership 9 from the general, sir.
Correct.
So 2d6 plus 2.
2d6 plus 2. Okay, here we go.
Looking for them high rolls.
Oh!
No. you do no damage. Wow. They're coming out.
Yeah.
Indeed. All right, sir. So it's combat phase time.
Yes.
Where do you want to start? We have many and more.
We'll start on this side. We'll get the Felbats first, yeah?
Very
Cool.
good.
So they have 2 attacks each, and they have a weapon skill of 3.
All right.
That's 2, 4, 6 attacks.
Indeed, 6 attacks coming in from these giant fell bats into my
See
poor
what we
trolls,
got.
hitting on 4s. Getting 2 hits.
Okay.
Very good. They are strength 3. Yeah, strength 3
I
fell
think.
bats for sure.
Yep.
And we are toughness 4
Yes.
trolls, so you are wounding us on 5, sir. Double ones again!
ones.
What is going on?
That's 3 times in a row.
All right, so no wounds from them.
3 times
Then
for
we
that.
go to the bat swarms, and it's 4 attacks for them.
Bat swarms have 5 attacks.
5? Jesus!
Yes.
That's
The
a lot
weapon
of
skill's
bats.
3. Yep.
My goodness. All right, sweet. So that's 10 attacks coming in at 4s to hit.
Oh, that's so bad.
That's not amazing.
Very
It could be
nice.
average. Yeah, it's average.
Okay, it's
That's half of
average.
them,
Okay.
mate.
All right,
That's what you want. That's what you want.
Sweet.
Lovely. So 5 hits. What's the strength of a bat? Is it 2?
The
like it's
strength of a bat is
probably
it's
2.
only 2. Yeah.
So wounding on 6s here.
Yep.
Strength 2 to toughness 4 trolls.
No wounds.
No wounds.
Still in.
Nah, they're flapping in.
That was horrible.
I imagine that your what's the initiative of a direwolf?
It is 3.
I'm pretty sure trolls are like initiative 2 or 1. So you can
Okay.
fight first with that wolf, sir.
Cool.
Weapon skill 3, a single attack, hitting on
Attack,
4s.
Correct.
He misses. Oh boy.
I'm rolling bad now.
Oh boy. There was a whole lot of swinging on those
Yeah.
trolls and no
Whoa,
dinging.
no dinging.
All right. Well, I will put. I guess I'll just put as many attacks everywhere as I can. I'll put 2 trolls into the fell bats.
Cool.
I'll put 1 troll into the wolves and 1 troll into the bats. So let's start with the 2 trolls into the fell bats. That's 6
Cool.
attacks, hitting on 4s. All right, we get 2 hits. That is below average. We are strength 5, so we are wounding on 2s. I do kill a fell bat.
Very
a single
nice.
bat is felled.
That's 2 wounds, was it?
2 wounds,
Yep.
yes, sir.
Cool.
They're 2 wound models.
Good.
Very good. Then the 1 troll. Then the 1 troll into the dire wolves on 4s. We miss them all. Very good. And then the 1 troll into the bat swarm. Yeah. Oh my god, we missed them all. Okay. Oh, my dice continue to be trash. All right. So let's have a look here. You got a flank charge, and you did no wounds.
number?
And it's the total, isn't it? Yeah, so I guess you outnumber.
Sure.
I did 2 wounds. So it's a
we're
tie. Yep, that's a straight tie right there.
So what happens on a tie? Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
That unit stays exactly like that.
Cool.
All right, the fight continues. Where are we going next, sir? Do you want to just move along the line?
Yeah, we'll move along the line.
Come down
we'll
to
do-
here.
Yep, the skellies.
So you have a
4
champion and your vampire in here. Do you want to
No-
declare
no
a
champion
challenge?
in that unit.
Oh, no
No.
champion.
No
Okay.
champion, no.
Do you have a standard? Do you have a command at all?
Yeah, so we have a standard and a musician.
But no champ.
No champ.
Okay, cool. Do you want to declare a challenge with your vampire?
Ooh, no.
You don't.
I will not.
I will
No.
declare a challenge with my general.
Ooh, all right.
So if you deny the challenge, she has to go to the back rank and cannot fight in the
So
combat.
you can do that when we charge?
Of course.
You can?
Of course.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So if you don't challenge, I get to challenge.
Okay.
So I'm declaring a challenge.
All right.
Do you dare to fight me, sir? All right. Are you accepting the challenge, sir?
The Lamian vampire will accept the challenge.
Excellent.
Because she wishes to seduce him. Take him back to her lair.
Look at this filthy wench in here trying to seduce this Black Orc Warboss of Gorfang Iron Tusk. Humbug. All right, so how does this work? I have to
So
do
at
a
the
leadership
beginning
test?
of the close combat phase, yep, you're in base contact, so
Yep.
you must make a leadership test.
All right, leadership 9. This is important. This is not the time to fail your leadership test. Oh, boss. Oh, big black war boss. Here we go. Ha! Yeah, 8. We are
8.
good. We ignore the
So hang on,
transfix.
you get -1 to your leadership when you are in base contact with a Lamian.
Is that right? Is that a thing?
Correct.
Wow,
So
that's
that
lucky
is
because I'm
7.
leadership 9, so that's still an 8.
Ah, okay, still a name.
Yep, still fine. 8 is what I needed because I'm leadership 9, down to 8, rolled an 8. All right, so we passed it. We're not transfixed. Huzzah.
Very nice.
Now we fight, sir, so you can swing at me. Let's do it.
Okay. All right, let's go. So a charge, so we don't get the second rank fighting.
So we're starting with the challenge.
the challenge
Yeah,
first,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yep,
Always,
right.
always challenge first. All right, 3 attacks from the Lamian Vampire Thrall. What's her weapon skill?
She actually has a -1 to her weapon skill, so
Why does she have -1?
because she's a Lamian.
Isn't that Necrarch that get negatives?
No. Yeah, Necrarch get -2 to their weapon skill.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so she has what? Weapon skill is 5 now.
Okay, so you're
Okay.
hitting me on 4s, sir.
Hitting on 4.
Oh, wow, you get all 3
Very
hits.
nice.
Unbelievable.
Goodness, she had poison attacks.
Indeed. What's her strength?
Her strength.
4?
5.
5. Oh.
5.
So you're wounding on 4s because I'm a toughness 5 Orc Warboss. Black Orc Warboss.
Oh,
you get a single wound. A single wound. Strength 5. I have a 4-up armor save, which goes to a 6-up armor save for heavy armor and shield.
Wow.
And I save it. Huzzah! Very good.
Oh, no.
All right. Well,
no
you've
good.
swung at me. You've hit me a bunch. You've done a single wound, but it's clanged off his plate armor. So we're swinging back. We have 4 attacks. We're weapon skill 7. We are hitting you on 3s. And I get 2 hits. Oh, why can't I roll average? God damn it. Just average. That's all I want. All right. We have Thumper's Club of Thumpin', which pushes us up to strength 7 to your toughness 4? 5?
Toughness is 4.
Toughness 4. So we're wounding this Lamian wench on 2s. Of course I roll a 1! Why? Why can't I roll dice?
Kidding.
A single wound. Does she have armor or anything?
No, she just has no armor.
I could have done on 2 pluses. I should have just
should
killed
have
her. Why isn't she? Okay, all right.
I mean, she is pretty,
I'm
so he's
fine.
kind of holding back.
She is very pretty. God damn it! What is this game? This game is ridiculous. That's all right. I can deal with this. It's fine. It's fine. All right, so now you can swing in with your skeletons. Now, because
so
you charged,
4.
you don't get
second rank,
spears.
yep.
Exactly. So it is just 4 skeletons coming
4
in,
skellies.
needing 4s to hit because weapon skill 2 skeletons.
Yes, that's correct.
Getting a single hit, sir. One hit.
Okay.
And wounding on 5s because toughness 4 orc. Oh, wow, that was quite the roll. It is a wound.
It is a wound.
We have light armor and shield, so we have a 5-up armor save against this. And we make it. Unbelievable. I can make armor saves, apparently. Huzzah.
Yes, you can.
All right, so the rest of the boys are coming in now. So the boss is the same stats as all of them because they're all biggins, so I'll just do them all together.
Okay.
So 4 attacks for the remaining orcs. We are weapon skill 4, so we are hitting you on 3s. Yeah, see, that's an average roll. I mean,
Ouch.
3 6s, but
Yep.
but that's an average roll. And we are strength 4, so we are wounding you on 3s. That is not an average roll. Humbug. A single wound, sir. So you will have a 6-up armor save against
Correct.
it for light armor, shield, and spears.
Ooh,
No,
save.
we kill a
One skelly bites
skeleton.
the dust.
Excellent. All right. So because I got more will do me, I caused 2 wounds, 1 in the challenge, and killed a skeleton.
Yep.
I have 3 ranks and a banner, and I do currently outnumber you by 1. Amazing.
do you?
I do. I've got
20?
21.
21 you got on the back.
Yeah, I
Okay.
do. So you have 3 ranks and a banner, which means you lose by 3,
Ooh, so
which
3 bite
means
the
3
dust.
crumble down. Very good. The magic that holds them together is shaken by the fact that they're losing this combat, and 3 of them just crumble into nothing. Lovely. All right. Huzzah. That vampire should be dead. Oh, okay. That's okay. That's okay. Gotta roll some damn dice. All right. Let's come on down to this one, sir.
Cool.
Where do you want to start? Who do you want to start with? The spirits or the side?
Yeah, we'll
unit?
go to spirits.
The
We'll go with them.
spirits. Very good. All right. Swing out with those spirits, sir.
Okay, spirits, here we go. I think they have 4 attacks.
I think so.
Yep, 4 attacks, weapon skill of 2.
Cool.
Alright, so it's 8 all up.
Here we
8
go.
attacks.
Coming in with the spirits. Swinging into
we go.
the Night Goblins. Hitting on 4s, we get 3 hits.
3 hits, that is it.
3 hits, just 1 below average.
Yep.
And what's your strength?
Strength of the spirit host
3?
is 3.
Very good. You're wounding on 4s, sir. You get 2 wounds. Very nice. I will have 2 6-up armor saves because I'm using my spears. Ha! I make none of them. Very good. 2 ghostly figures pull down 2 of these filthy little goblins. Very good, sir. So then we can come on to the flank here.
We sure can. You can't attack back, is that right?
Oh no, I'll do it. I just attack after you.
Oh, okay,
So
sure.
I can
Yep.
definitely. I'm not going to be able to attack them no matter what.
Yeah,
But
yeah, cool.
but yes, I still just all of my attacks come after the charges.
Alright, so the charge we got, the Grave Guards, they have 1 attack each, is that right?
Yes.
Yes.
Except
okay.
for the champion.
There's 2, so we have 2 attacks for the champ, 1, 2, 3, so that is 5 attacks, and then we'll do the necromancer separate.
Very good. 5
Alright.
attacks coming in at 3s to hit for the Grave Guard. Oh, they've missed
only
3 of
two.
them. And no killing blow. It doesn't matter. It would be, you're not giving me an armor save anyway. So 2 hits, strength 4, wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3? Okay, I'll
Yeah.
do the wounds first, yep.
A single wound.
Single wound.
Black. You killer goblin. Lovely.
Do the necromancer as well
wait,
now.
wait. I kind of
that?
forgot. I've got nets. I can throw nets.
Ah.
Well, look, I forgot. So I'm just going to throw...
You can do that during my movement, is that right?
I can do it at the start of any combat. At the end of
okay.
combat, I throw a net on you to try and stop you from hitting me, basically.
Ooh, okay. Yep.
So I forgot at this point, so I'm not going to retcon your attacks just there, but I am going to try and throw some nets on this guy so that he can stop.
Sure.
He's got 1 attack, right?
Yeah, yep, he's not very
I'm going
good
to throw
in combat.
a single net on him, needing a 4. Nah. So one of my 5 nets is gone. I've got 4 more nets in this unit, so he can attack now.
Alright, cool.
Hitting on 4s. Oh wait, what's his weapon skill? Probably 3. A 6 will
that
definitely
hits.
do it. Strength 3, toughness 3, wounding on 4s. He does do it.
does it.
I'll have a
2
6-up
sixes.
armor save. He kills one. All right, so now I can try and attack you back. So you killed 2 guys from the flank, so I can put 1, 2, 3, 4 guys into you. I'll put 1 into the necromancer and 3 into the unit. So the 1 into the necromancer hitting on 4s. Damn it. They're into the unit on 4s. 1 hit. And 5s. No wounds. Oh boy. Okay, so you killed 4. You have a flank charge. You have 3 ranks and a banner. I have no ranks because you're breaking my ranks for hitting me in the flank.
Ouch.
I have a banner. I outnumber. I am losing by 7.
Jeez.
Okay, so I'm leadership 9 from the general, down to leadership 2.
Oh,
Double 1s to stay.
double 1s to stay.
Double 1s to stay. Can I do it?
Oh,
Can I
he's gonna do it.
avoid destruction? Do the night goblins get the most crazy, insane bravery in the face of floating ghosts and brought back grave guards? Oh, I saw one of them halfway there. They do flee, sir. Now they're going to flee directly away from the largest unit, which is them, but they also need to try to avoid friendly units. So they're going to be going like this way, basically. They're going to be heading in this direction.
Okay.
But let's see. So they're going to run 2d6. Would you like to chase?
So if I chase, can I charge them instead? Or I have to chase the goblins?
So you have to, if you chase, you have to chase the goblins.
Okay, alright.
So you can elect to, test to restrain.
I will not chase.
You're going to test to restrain with them?
Yep.
What about them?
They will chase.
They'll chase. Makes
Yep,
sense.
they'll chase, yeah.
All right, so goblins are going at 2d6. We're going 7 inches
7.
away. I'm rolling 7s to get away, which is not the best.
So they move 6. How many dice they roll?
Still just 2.
2?
It changes at 7.
Okay.
And they go 7 inches. They catch them and destroy the entire unit.
Oh,
boy. So that is going to proc a panic check for this unit. I'll just pop that there now.
Okay.
So we'll be back with where that ends up. All right, so we did forget to do the test to restrain. So it's leadership 7 for the necromancer leading the unit to test that restrain. They have failed, so they have to chase. So they're going to be rolling 2d6 for the chase, going 6 inches, so they didn't make it. And that is where that ends up. So they've all just turned and gone. They got a 6, so they're just an inch behind where these boys ended up. Cool. Now that does proc some panic checks. A panic check for the biggins with the Warboss, and a panic check for little Ziggity down here, who, I wouldn't begrudge him panicking at this point, considering what he's staring down at this point. I wouldn't begrudge you, mate. You guys, if you panic, I will begrudge you maximum. So, so let's start with them. Leadership 9, they don't panic. Little Ziggity doesn't panic. Huzzah! All right, the boys stand.
Very brave.
Indeed, the bravest. But oh man, this game is, essentially over at this point. But I want to play at least another turn or two. So let's see how we go. But wow, the devastation of the vampire counts is real. It is so real. So that is it. That is the end of Vampire Counts. Turn 2. Orcs and Goblins, turn 3. Let's see if we can somehow rise from the ashes of the catastrophes of turn 2, like the Orc and Goblin phoenix that we are. So, let's start with some animosity. But let's do the Wolf Riders. Very good. The boys. Very good. We got a stupid check for these trolls. They fail it!
Oh.
Okay, alright, good.
Finally.
Good, so...
now they decide to be stupid.
Half of the models in combat won't get to attack, is what happens when they're stupid, so hey, that's pretty great. We've also... and now that I've done all that, it's declare charges, and my chariot is going to attempt to... to find their sack, to harness the sack, and charge into the flank of those there fell bats. They are still a fear-causing unit, which means we need to pass our Leadership 7 leadership test.
By the power of sack.
Oh, by the power of sack, we failed! So we're just going to stay right there, doing nothing, being scared, being a scared little pig wagon.
That's all he's done is run away and wait there.
Yeah, and then be like, oh, no, we're still not... He's still pretty shook from that first run. He's like, I don't know if we're ready to get back in there yet.
Those dogs are still there.
I needed you to be ready. All right, so that brings us to remaining... Oh, no, wait, I've still got one fanatic. Hilarious. Let's make that happen. So, this fanatic is going to go 2d6 in a random direction. Where are you going, buddy? Oh, dear. That may very well clip my unit. We're going to find out. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He totally clips my unit. So he's doing a d6, strength 5 hits to my big orcs. Damn it. Yay.
Okay.
2. That's pretty sweet. We are killing orcs on 3s. Hilarious! He somehow manages to just like somersault backflip his way over the unit, doing no damage, just like swishing his ball like over the bald heads of these boys, smacking a piece off an armor but doing nothing, and then just bloop, there he goes. Yay! Hey, there's something for the orcs.
Very nice.
Huzzah, a bit of luck. Sweet. That's the compulsory stuff done. We go on to remaining moves. So, this is where everything is now, and this is where it all ends up. All right, my boys in the back there about faced and moved 1.5 inches because they're in the woods over there. Huzzah. My wolf riders just whooshed over here, putting themselves on the point so that the closest thing, and you have to deal with them, otherwise I win at the end. And what else? Little Ziggity ran his way over here, getting out of line of sight of people and just, edging his way to home because he can see the writing on the wall. He's a smart little goblin. They're staying right there because they're cowards. You hear me? Cowards, you cowardly little pig. And that's it. That was my whole move. That's everything done. So it's magic phase. I've got my 3 dice. I'm going to throw 2 of them at a gaze of Mork, and I'm going to target that banshee over yonder.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I get it on a 10. Heck yeah.
Nice.
You know what? I'm going to throw I'm going to eat my fungus and throw a fungus dice in there because why not? Eat them if you got them. Now, if I roll a 1 on this, it's an automatic miscast. If I roll a 1 on this 1 dice. So, but let's see, I add an extra die! Oh my god! Well, here we are again. Once again, rolling on a fun little table for Stas. Indeed. Oh boy, what a fun game. Alright, rolling d6. What happens to little Ziggity? A 5. The caster's mind is so befuddled by the dazzling oneness of it all that he forgets one of his spells randomly. He only has 1 spell, and he has forgotten it. Very good. Alright, well done, mate.
Forgot his only spell.
What is this game? Oh boy.
So he forgot his only spell while trying to cast it.
While attempting to cast it, exactly. He's overpowered. He ate the mushroom, right? He ate this freaking like mad little psychedelic and is like, yes, give me more power. Give it to me. What am I doing? And he's just tripping balls over here. Now all he can see is coruscating colours and like dead things walking and wild times for little Ziggity. He's still got a dispel scroll.
Oh, yeah, he does.
That's something. He's still got utility. Oh boy. All right, that's my magic phase turn. It's time to do some shooting. Look, if we just kill that vampire, you're starting to crumble, and everything's going good. So it's Operation Kill the Vampire. That's all we've got left here, because everything is bad, nothing is good. Let's figure out some ranges. All right. I didn't want to just throw everything into the vampire, partly because it still feels cheap, and partly because I want to do some damage to those graveguards. So Rock Lobber's going for the graveguard, and Doom Diver is going for the vampire. So Rock Lobber first, we're going 13 inches. Could you help me out, please, Dwayne?
Sure can. Pretty much hits him.
That is.
Very good.
It's bang on him.
Yep.
I can gauge 13 inches. Hell yeah. Now, I've not rolled a single direct hit this game. It's about time I get one. So, give it to me. Does it stay there? Yeah, 4 inches off. Lame. Let's see if I hit anything. Probably not. So I have got the barest of clips right on the corner here. So on a 4+, I will hit one. No, very good. All right, coming over to the Doom Diver. Doom Diver is dialing up on the vampire.
Try not to misfire this time, man.
Mate, that'd be nice. That would make it 3 turns in a row. Hilarious. But let's see. 32 inches is what I have guessed to the vampire. Alright, I've landed right in front of him. Again, I was 1 inch shy. 33 would have been bang on. But alright, so I don't even think, if I rolled 2 inches that way, I'll hit him. But that's my only chance. Here we go. 10 inches that way?
Oh, jeez. Wow.
Well, let's see where that ends up. Because I could redirect it into something. I'll see exactly. Could you measure up where this is ending up for me?
Sure.
Nah, it's going nowhere currently. Because I can re-roll the scatter dice, but no matter what, it's going 10 inches somewhere.
Okay.
So it could, I could go 10 inches out and maybe hit those dogs.
You could.
I could probably. I'm always going to miss my unit, so I think it's worth it. I'm going to re-roll the scatter dice and see if I can maybe hit something. That away.
Oh,
nah,
nice.
I don't think I'm hitting anything. The answer is no. No, he sails right over here and boom, into the ground. But for once, it didn't misfire, so hell yeah. Yeah, little diver. So this man comes whoosh. He's sailing out this way. He's like, no, flap the wings, flap out, and hurls his way down. Bam! Right into the earth, leaving a green and red smear right there on the ground next to the combat. One of the stupid trolls just laughs because he sees this. Because they're still stupid this turn. I'm going to put this on here so I remember. Stupid trolls. All right, it's going to have to be bolt throwers. It's bolt throwers or nothing. This bolt thrower, the one that has 3s to hit.
General.
Indeed, on the general. 3s to hit. Of course. And then...
You just expect it now.
Yeah, mate, absolutely. This is the face of this game at this point. So this one is going to need 4s. You're over half range, which would make it 5s, but you're a big boy. You're a large target, so 4s to hit. Unsurprising. Unsurprising.
Wow.
All right.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
Well, I'm getting frustrated for you at this point.
Brad, no, it's okay. It's all right. Look, I was talking about it before. I'm on something like a 9-game win streak on the channel at the moment, so I am fine to lose one at this point. And, I've come to terms. I've come to terms with it at this point, and now I'm just going to find the enjoyment I can. So, speaking of finding enjoyment, it's combat time, and we still have a challenge going on, and my big boy, he's big, gets to fight. However, it's the start of another combat round, so again, I have to take a leadership test, right? Because is it the start of each round of combat?
Oh, yeah, good question.
That I potentially get transfixed?
At the beginning of the close combat phase, yes.
Yep, Sure enough. All right, so, if I have any understanding of how this game is working, this is when I fail it. Because this is my chance.
So you should be rolling low.
Well, I've just been rolling bad. So here we go. Leadership 9. Hey, I do it. That's nice.
What is that?
You are
6? Yep,
6. Yeah, because I am leadership 8 because I'm -1 for you. I'm assuming your initiative amazing, so you would definitely fight first.
Vampire Thrall initiative is 6.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. So, sir, swing at me. Have a crack.
3 attacks.
Very good.
Weapon skill of 5.
So hitting on 4s, sir.
-1, so Oh!
She misses the ball. Oh boy.
It was very bad.
Oh boy. All right. Now, statistically, she is dead. But let's see what the dice say. So I am weapon skill 7. I am hitting her on 3s. Very good.
3 hits.
I am strength 7. I am wounding her on 2s. Yes.
Oh.
I do all the wounds. She's got no armor save of any
shit,
kind.
she is gone.
So she is dead, and she is worth.
The orc boy.
No, she was not sexy enough.
No.
So just pop her back here because she'll be worth overkill for this combat range.
All right.
So
cool.
she is 3 wounds.
Wow.
Lovely. I did a thing. Oof. Yeah, things doing it. So, and then what's the initiative of a skeleton? Is it 2?
Not very good.
Is it 1?
The initiative is 2.
Okay, well, I am also initiative 2, but I won the last round of combat, so I go first.
Okay.
Because we have equal initiative. So, I've got four orcs in the front. One of them is a boss, so there's 5 attacks coming in at 3s to hit. Oh, you're
Cocked, I guess.
Yeah, do you want me to? Yep, I'll reroll that one.
Hang on there. You can take that as a 6.
I mean,
yep.
it was either a 6 or
Just
a 3.
Take the 6.
You're a gentleman, sir. You're a gentleman. 3 hits. We are strength 4, so we're wounding on 3s. I do 2 wounds, sir.
2 wounds.
2 wounds, so you'll have 2 6-up armor saves against those.
There we go.
No, 2
2
skeletons
dead.
do fall.
Oh, that's 5 wounds. Now.
All right,
Damn.
sir. Just leave them back here for combat res.
Sure.
So then you get to attack back. So you have 2 from the front gone. So that leaves you with 5, 6, 7 because you get spears this round.
7. Here we go.
All right.
Weapon skill of 2.
Yes. So hitting on 4s. Oh yeah, 3?
Okay.
No, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 of the 7. Hell yeah, that's great.
That's more than...
I would love those rolls. And wounding on 5s though for strength 3 skeletons for a toughness 4 big orc. 2 wounds. Very nice. The average. Love that. We have light armor and shields for 5-up armor saves. I save 1.
Ooh.
Hell yeah, that's pretty great.
You take 1 out.
You do kill an orc. A big orc. All right, so let's have a look-see. So I did 5 wounds in total, 3 in the challenge, and 2 skeletons dead.
Correct.
I still have 3 ranks. I still have a banner, and I still outnumber you.
Yes.
You did 1 wound in return. You have 2 ranks and a banner.
Correct.
So you, sir, are crumbling by 6.
No.
That's a big crumble.
That is a big crumble.
It's a big crumble. That's a big crumble. Hell yeah, look at that.
Ooh.
Look at that, a little bit of glory, a moment of glory for the orcs.
Yes.
Yes, I love that.
Much needed moment.
Mate, yeah, look, I'll take them. I'll take any moment I can get at this point, so. Yeah! Oh, yes!
Absorb that in.
Hell yeah, man! I'm drinking it up. But that's it. That's the turn done. We failed miserably at killing the vampire, and now they're about to be in combat. So that was my one chance. That was it. The chance is gone. Oh wait, what am I saying? I've still got the trolls.
Yes, the trolls.
So half of the trolls don't get to fight because they are stupid.
Cool. So you got 3.
I've got 4 trolls in combat.
Okay, so 2.
So 2 of them don't get to fight. So as the controlling player, I choose which models are stupid. And so I'll choose that later when it's actually time for me to attack because I'm initiative 1, so you'll be attacking first, sir. So swing out, make it happen.
We have 3 fellbats, 6 attacks.
Indeed.
Weapon skill of 3.
Very good.
Go.
Looking for 4s. Getting a bunch.
Pretty
wow.
good.
Yeah, getting 4 out of the
hits.
6.
Yep.
A strength 3 to toughness 4, so wounding on 5s. Getting a
1.
single wound. Very nice. 1 wound down. All right, what's next?
Now we have...
A single wolf.
Oh, they got 3 wounds each. Wow.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, tough. Single wolf, let's go with the wolfie.
Hits.
Awesome.
Winning on 5s. No wound. And
the
then
bats.
10 attacks from the bats. Hitting on 4s. Oh boy. Misses. Wow.
That is a lot of hits.
Wow, that's mucho hits, sir.
Yes.
Yep, you got 7?
7 hits.
7 of the 10?
Wow, that's
Wounding
great.
on 6s now, though, because strength 2 bats. A single wound?
1 wound.
A single wound, sir. Very nice. Not enough to kill a troll, but enough to do the damage. Well...
So 2 wounds total, eh?
Yeah. Okay. All right, so... And I still have a regen at the end of the combat.
Oh.
So, yeah.
All right.
So, let's see. Which 2 are not going to fight? You know, these 2 won't fight. So I'll just have these 2 fighting the fell bats. Let's see if we can kill some bats that are fell. So we got 3 attacks each. We got 6 attacks hitting on 4s. Ooh, oh yeah, 2 miss. Hell yeah.
Okay, that's
above
pretty good.
average. Above average.
Yeah.
Amazing. We're strength 5, so we're wounding on 2s. Oh, I rolled a 1.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
I do kill a bat and a half. So,
A bat and a half.
A bat and a half.
Very
Not
nice.
too bad. Bat in the hand's worth one in the troll. Okay, so now that the combat is over, before we calculate combat res, I get to try and regenerate these wounds because trolls regenerate. So we have 4 up regens for the 2 wounds that I lost. I get them both back. Amazing.
What?
Yeah, back to full
Wow.
health trolls.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Okay, well, sweet. That means that I'm the only one that did wounds. So let's do
Exactly.
me. I did 3 wounds, but I am being outnumbered. So that's it. I did 3 wounds. You...
Outnumber.
Do I outnumber you? I outnumber.
You outnumber me.
Amazing.
There you go.
I outnumber.
Wow.
So I got 3 wounds and outnumber. You have a flank charge still.
Yep.
But I also have a flank charge still. Amazing. So I win by 4.
So who crumbles to dust?
Everybody. every
So
unit.
4 from here, 4 from here, 4 from here?
Correct.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. Look, let's 100% check that.
Okay.
So yes, it is each unit takes 4 wounds from crumbling. All right, sir. So take them away.
All right, that is 2 bats gone.
And yes, 1 left on
Yep,
a...
1 left with 1 wound. That is 4 direwolves gone.
Oof.
Wow.
Oh boy, leaving 2 little doggos left.
Yep, that is it.
And a base.
And 4.
Have I done any wounds to the base?
No.
I haven't.
No wounds to the bats. no.
Amazing.
So they have 1 wound left.
Yep,
on
1 wound on
base.
one of those bases left.
Cool. Wow.
Wow, that was a
That
big
was-
swing for the trolls.
yes, it was.
Trolls, people, look at them go.
They're trolling.
The thing that everyone thinks are terrible. They're winning combats. I mean, against dogs and bats, but trolls. Even while being stupid. Amazing. Cool. All right. Well, that was my turn done. All in all, pretty successful. I killed the little
Yeah,
vampire
pretty
thrall.
good. Yep.
I'm winning the bat combat. I mean, everything is about to get a lot worse. But but that is it. That was the swing back. That is the end of Orcs and Goblins. Turn 3. Vampire counts, turn 3, charges to declare, and we do have some, do we not?
We do.
All
so
right,
our
sir.
first charge will be our general charging into the flank of those boys.
That is going to be a panic check. We pass it. We cannot.
Very good.
So I guess I would also have to do a fear check. So extra check? Oh, we failed! No, God! So we don't panic, but we are scared of you, sir. Lame. I'll pop a token on them in a minute. So bad. Okay, good. Continue. Anything
All right,
else?
the Banshee is charging those Wolf Riders.
Oh, very good. Okay, so they will need a fear check.
All right.
They pass on a 5. Amazing.
Wow.
Cool. Love that. And that's all charges done.
Cool.
Okay, cool. So we'll be going on to remaining moves. This is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. All right, Dwayne, take us through it, mate.
All right, so we have charged into the flank the Orc boys with our general and the big giant winged nightman.
Indeed.
We have moved these guys around to face the Orc boys, ready to charge. And
Indeed.
we've moved these guys completely facing the opposite direction, ready to charge.
Lovely.
Banshee has also charged into the flank of the Wolf Riders.
Oh, my poor little wolfies. Cool. All right, sir. Well, that's movement phase done. Let's go to another spicy magic phase.
Love it.
All
okay.
right, make it happen, sir. Let's
Awesome.
see how much more damage you can do to me.
So we are going to cast, she is going to cast Van Hell's Dance Macabre
Very good.
on our spirit hosts to charge into the flank of the Orc boys.
Fantastic. Needing a 9.
Needing a 9, here we go. And it does it.
Getting it.
That is what, 6, 10, 11, 12.
12.
Would you like to dispel?
Oh boy. You know what? Yeah, bugger it. I'm just going to scroll this one, man. Last scroll
Last
gone.
spell scroll gone.
Final scroll is out of
Okay.
here.
Very good. All right, in that case, he is going to cast Van Dense Macabre on this unit.
On his own unit, lovely.
Correct. And they're going to charge into the gobbies.
All right.
On a 9+, let's do it.
3d6.
Oh!
No, that's
Damn
a
it.
fail. I should have thrown my dice. Would I have stopped it? I wouldn't have, so too bad. Huzzah, scrolls, yay. All right, that's magic phase done. It's shooting phase. Can you scream while you're in combat?
I can, certainly can. So
All right,
I'm going
scream
to
away,
scream.
sir. So same thing, 2d6 plus
Yep,
2.
2d6 plus 2.
Looking to beat 9.
Oh, actually, no. We will scream on this unit here.
So she can only scream at the
Yep,
unit she's
okay.
fighting. So yes, screaming at the
Wolf
goblins.
Riders,
Indeed.
Let's see, 2d6 plus 2. Oh, you
No,
bastard.
no screaming.
Nothing.
They fear not her little. It was a really quiet one, just. They don't mind. All right, sir.
Disappointing.
So then it's combat phase.
It's
combat.
combat.
Where would you like to start?
Combat, we'll go over here, so.
To the trolls?
Yep, Felbats will go first.
Indeed.
Higher initiative. 4 attacks.
Yep.
Here we go.
Oh wow, 3 out of the 4.
That's not bad.
Spicy. 5s to wound for strength 3 bats to toughness 4 trolls. A
One
wound.
wound.
Yes, very good, sir. A single wound. Very good, chipping away at those trolls.
Yep.
A
the doggy.
single dog hitting on a 4.
No, misses.
And 10 attacks from
the
those
bats.
the flap bats. The little bats.
Oh, that is.
Looks like 1, 2, 3. Looks like 3.
3 hits.
3 hits. Whoa.
1, 2, 3. That is it.
Yep, not the best, my friend. Not the best. Looking for 6s to wound with those 3 hits. Those
go.
little bats. No wounds.
wounds.
All right. I'm assuming I'm probably still stupid until my next turn, so I'm just going to assume that is the case. We'll do the same thing. We'll just have these 2 guys not fight.
Cool.
Although I'm putting 3 attacks in, that's enough to kill them. So no, actually, I'll have one of them not fight,
Cool.
and this one will go into the little bats.
Okay,
So I can
sure.
try and do max wounds.
Yep.
Max wounds. So first one into the fell bats
Yep.
with 3 attacks, hitting
Okay.
on 4s.
Ooh, 2 hits.
2 hits, wounding on 2s. Oh yes,
Ooh.
2 wounds at strength 5. We kill one and put a wound on the other.
Yep.
Excellent. And then 3 attacks into the little bats on 3s, no doubt. Wow. 1 hit on 2s. Nah.
Oh, ouch.
Funny. Okay, so I did 2 wounds and I outnumber.
Cool.
So that's it. Because you did a wound. Sorry, you did a wound and flanks. So
But you got a flank as well.
Indeed. So yeah, that's moot.
Yep.
But do I regen that 1 wound that you did to me on a 4+? I do.
Oh.
They are once again unscathed, just regenerating
Ouch.
these little bat scratches.
Yeah.
So yes, it is just my 2 wounds and my outnumber because you have a flank, I have a flank.
Yep.
So again, you just crumble for 3 on all of them, my friend.
So that he's
The
gone
bat's
now.
gone,
Yep.
the dogs are gone,
Dogs
and
are
one
gone.
of those bat bases is
not
gone as
good.
well.
Ouch. All crumbling away.
And this one takes 2 wounds.
Right.
Woof,
Oh,
woof.
so he's on 3 now.
Trolls doing the business. Amazing.
are.
Even
They're
stupid
cleaning up.
trolls. Cool. That is the combat of the trolls. The trolls done. Where do you want to go next? Do you want to go Banshee or the big one?
Yeah, let's go the big one here.
The big one.
Yep,
Heck
let's do
yeah.
that. Let's see what
Yeah,
happens.
let's get in on it. Look at this. Look at this monstrosity slamming into the flank of these boys. Cool. So
the
do
charge
you,
first.
Do
We'll
you
go
want to
her.
declare any challenges?
Right there. No.
You don't? I will declare a challenge.
Declaring a challenge, eh? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll declare a challenge
general.
because you are connected to the front rank and I'm in the front rank, we can do this here. So do I declare it with my general?
I did forget that Winged Nightmare causes terror.
Well, look,
You passed a something test, right?
Yeah,
I guess that would have been a terror test.
I passed the panic test and failed the fear test, and
Right.
that failed fear test was
actually
in
be
fact
a
a
terror
failed
test.
terror test.
Yes.
Which actually means I run. All right. Look, I'm gonna check this. Yeah. So I totally failed that terror test, thinking it was the fear test. I didn't know it caused terror. Huzzah! So that means I run 2d6 inches away. I run 8. I go straight through this Fanatic, which does D6 Strength 5 hits to me for 3. Killing on 3s, it kills one biggin went down to fleeing through them. I go, my 8 inches away over to here. It has a 20-inch charge. She charges me and butchers me. The unit is destroyed. The biggins on that single, roll, the single failed leadership test of 9 up. Oh boy, the general breaks his nerve at the moment of truth and gets run down.
So it was 8, was it?
8 inches. Yeah. So you go your full 20.
Oh, okay, wow.
But do you go through the Fanatic? I think you might.
Well, I fly, right? So wouldn't I fly over it?
No, definitely not. You connect with whatever you run through. So you hit the Fanatic.
So I do hit Fanatic.
Yeah, you take D6 Strength 5 hits. 1. Oh. It randomizes. It hits the beast, it wounds it on a 4, it doesn't take a wound. Lovely. Okay. Goes straight through the Fanatic, all the way out to yonder.
Cool.
Lovely. And with that knowledge, I am going to concede. because that's it, people. My general's unit just got run down and butchered. I've got, a sweet, untouched unit of trolls on the flank. I've got my little wolf boys and some boys at the back, some orc boys.
Well, how about we finish our final combat, huh?
The Banshee. Oh yeah, let's do it. Absolutely, we'll finish the turn. All right, sir. So go on then. Look at this filthy little Banshee flying into the flank of my beautiful goblin wolf riders.
Banshee has 2 attacks with a weapon skill of 3.
All right, hitting on 3s because we're goblins. A single hit.
1 hit.
Strength 3.
Strength is 3.
Wounding on 4s.
No.
We can't attack you back because you are ethereal.
Correct.
So you got a flank.
Yep.
But I outnumber you.
Correct.
So it's a tie combat.
Okay.
And that is it. They stay there. But seeing the devastation that was, little Ziggity, decides to tripping off his nuts, decides to see take the crew with him and start to run off into the future. Surely these poor little boys decide to off into the wilds. We are leaving Sylvania. This was not the place for us. Dead things are scary, apparently, and the trolls, remaining stupid, will stay there and just find a home in the hills of Sylvania. They'll wander off and just enjoy their lives,
eating the undead.
Yes, eating the bones of the dead and being stupid trolls. And there it is. The Lamians will claim the relic that lies beneath this grand statue and will gain ever stronger, slowly, growing their power to combat other creatures of the night, to gain prestige in the dark aristocracy of Sylvania, and grow their force to eventually go into the Empire, which is always their goal. And there it is, guys.
Beautiful.
What a game! What a great game! It was a rough game for me.
It was, yeah. 3 turns.
Oh,
Jeez.
mate, yeah,
wow.
3 turns and I'm out of here.
Yep.
That was a concession and a half. But there it is, guys. We will have a quick chat about this in the post game. And there it is, guys. It is a Vampire Counts victory in the end. Well played, sir.
Thank you very much.
Good game.
It was well rolled for me, I think.
Indeed. Your dice rolls were going pretty good.
Pretty decent,
but even then, they weren't like over the top in terms of above averages, but you were pretty on the average most of the time. Whereas I was perhaps not.
Well below average.
Perhaps not.
You roll high when you need to roll low, and vice versa.
Look, man, that's dice games. That's dice games. Oftentimes, my rolls are very good, so it's about time that they started swinging back the other way. So that's fine.
There you go.
I can live with that. Guys. Indeed, the world has once again found a balance.
So for all who lost to Christos, I hope you enjoyed.
I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. You got to see me sweat. oh man, what a rough one. It definitely all started with me losing those Black Orcs and my battle standard bearer.
Yep.
Charged in. didn't do much damage, and then because they had been whittled just enough on the way in, we had a lower, we were outnumbered, and so broke automatically, rolled poorly on the flea, and they got butchered.
There we go.
And from that point, it was just a downhill. Like, it was a slow descent into death.
Except for the trolls.
Madness. Oh man, my
They
trolls.
were the real MVP.
My trolls, baby.
They did well.
People
Very
talk
well.
smack about trolls all the time, but look at them go. Look how they did it this game, people. They were my only joy. My only joy in this game were those trolls. They held their own. They beat back 3 units,
They did.
granted of
And just regenerated all their wounds.
undead animals is what they were fighting, but nonetheless, they stand untouched at the end of that, which is pretty great. The general got to have a fun little challenge with the Alamian Thrall, which was very cool. That was a lot of fun. Fun to see my combat general do stuff, even though he should have killed her in a single round of combat and didn't. But in the end, he got it. So she was unable to seduce him.
Unable
Unable to
that was
seduce
very
him.
disappointing.
I know.
I was hoping
know.
your orc boys wouldn't flee either, so my general could try seducing something, you know?
Truth.
She had like mega seducing powers.
Truth,
Yes, she
yeah,
was
man.
super sexy.
Yeah, but in the end, she was just too scary. She was too scary, mate. That filthy big old beast that she was riding on was just too scary.
That's it.
And the general's nerve broke. The terror-causing abomination that is that winged nightmare. And running was no help. Running helped not at all because it just flew down and just started like crunching and ripping and smashing as she's just like on top, like riding it and slashing
Running like
someone.
a pony.
Indeed, man, her little pony. So yeah, there it is. There it is, guys. Maybe we did chat that like maybe if we'd gone on another turn, if I just turned all of my artillery on that vampire lord that was now out in the open, could have just killed it. Suddenly they start crumbling.
Yep,
maybe I'm back in this game. But we had a little bit of a time restriction tonight, and I thought that this was an appropriate time to finish it, to be honest. And the way my dice had been going, if I just kept throwing dice, probably wouldn't have worked. So I was ready. I was ready to throw in the towel. If I had a towel, I'd throw it at the camera right now, people. So yeah, it was still a fun game. I still had a lot of fun. And that's the key to Warhammer, people, is just having fun regardless. Finding the moments of glory and enjoyment and laughing when Doom Divers smash into your own boys. That was great. My Doom Diver was hilarious this game.
Just misfiring all the time.
Yeah, 2 turns in a row, misfire. The second one, carving a furrow through the rock lobber, killing a crew. Hilarious. So good. I didn't have any problems with animosity, which was cool. My trolls did get stupid once while in combat, but still managed just to win the combats with half of the amount of models fighting. Trolls, people, I'm telling you. Don't count them out. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the game, guys. I still really enjoyed it. I'm sure you enjoyed it.
I did, yeah. Winning is fun.
It is. It's undeniably fun.
Right?
Undeniably, guys. But there it is. If you enjoyed the game and you got this far and you're not subscribed, consider subscribing, guys. You've gotten all this way, you must have enjoyed it. And subscribing will just put more of my videos in your newsfeed when I upload them. Awesome. If you want to support the channel, consider becoming a channel member. It's our channel members that are going to keep driving this channel forward. If you're not interested in a subscription-based thing, you can do a one-off donation with a super thanks. So if you're interested in supporting the channel, guys, that's the way to do it. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook, links in the description. But until next time, I'm Stoss.
I'm Dwayne.
Happy wargaming. And be good to your mother.